Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're D&D Boyband, a group of friends all like to be D&D pretty boys because apparently it's not fantasy and it's everybody's hot. We are starting slightly late today because we all have real life jobs. And Luke, Luke is not here again. Don't worry, he hasn't abandoned us. He and his band are just off writing songs and
He's
being
abandoned
cool
us.
and doing abandoned us.
Wow.
Because he's with his band, but we're a boy
Wow.
band, so why isn't... guys, it goes too deep.
Cheating on us with a different band.
So. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You saying we're
check
not a boy
out-
band?
Check out Lunch Money Life to see Luke being very different than Ascor.
Your stream promo.
Anyway, this is an original D&D campaign set in the critical world of Exandria. I was going to trip up on that eventually, taking place 10 years after the events of CR1. Whilst the Council of Tal'Dorei are dealing with the aftermath of those events, the group have somehow made their way. We're traveling between Craghon and Mon to Wildmount, the other side of the world, and are currently deep beneath the Arbor Exemplar, attempting to save their friend Hayden, whilst perhaps get their friend Rasha back and get vengeance upon Ghost, their erstwhile party member. I'm Dungeon Master Jamie, and joining me tonight are the Spice Boys. First of all, let me introduce Clued as Barnes, Eski as Zug, Sai as Aku, not Luke as Ascor, Lauren as Roman, and Erin as Hayden. Before we begin, do we have any announcements?
Yes, it's the same announcement we've had for the past month or longer. But we are 5 followers away from hitting our art giveaway goal. Very exciting. So I think that's really achievable to hit tonight if everyone watching introduces the stream to one friend. Multi-level marketing scams, kind of? No, but basically when we hit 300 followers, we are going to be doing a giveaway on our socials and on the stream where everyone who enters will be entered into a draw where the winner will get their character of choice drawn by both myself and Clued. And I think Jamie has offered to do a little funny drawing as well. So
it's like, you know how people always say it'd be really good at the Olympics to have just a normal person running alongside them, so there's like perspective. That's like what I'm offering to provide.
There you go.
My lack of talent.
My lack of talent will highlight other people's talent.
So we're all for the low cost of hitting the follow button and whatever rules we decide to stipulate in the competition when we announce it. You can get some free art, which will probably take us several hours to do. So free labor.
$3.99. It's free 99.
What's $3? Oh, free 99. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's the only announcement, guys. Back to you, Jamie.
Wonderful. So, last week, after a month-long break, you guys had a session where you all fell asleep after a little bit of roleplay and were transported, taken by this weird Hydra human-shaped faced creature that attempted to attack your astral minds. However, Roman, a quick bit of thinking, dispelled the magic, returned to kind of this central location where this creature's body was to remember the illusion, and one by one managed to remove its heads, shattering the illusion for all of you until you were all placed in the same room to fight this thing. Its defeat in your dreams meant that you were able to complete a long rest, and that, I think, is pretty much where we ended last session. You all kind of waking up after having defeated this creature, looking around, not sure what was real, what wasn't real, and Boyband, you are in the Shrine of Sylvanas, I believe, still. Oh no, sorry, you've gone down the elevator after putting all the crystals in, and you are now in a stone room surrounded by various pillars with 3 routes available to you. There is one route directly ahead. There is one route to your right and one to your left. Aku, you will sense, using your kind of permanent kind of little tick inside your brain, that Ghost and maybe your objective is 120 feet away to your southeast. And it is dusty, it is dark down here. You can also see pretty well if you've got some torches, and the ruins here are very old. A lot of kind of it is disintegrating into the walls and kind of mixed with the tree roots, much of what you see. However, whatever was here before, this was clearly a building. Whether it was underground initially, you don't know. Whether it's been consumed by the tree in time, you don't know. But where you are certainly was a structure of some kind. Boyband, I'll throw it back to you.
Is there any evidence, DM, as to what kind of building this might have been? Like, do the pillars have any like symbolism on them? Or...
Absolutely. If you would like to make a investigation check for me.
Can I ask what
Yeah.
what do we see when we look directly south? Like you said, there are 3 entrances. Is that just a big door?
Yeah, it's kind of it's a door that's hanging on its would have once been hanging on its hinges, but seems to have turned to rubble that you need to kind of push apart a little bit to kind of look through. But you can see the 4 pillars that support this room are just about there. The door in front of you is less so more door and more of a pile of rubble that happens to be in the way.
Okay, cool.
That's a 19 from me, Chief, on the investigation.
Investigation. Looking around. You may have advantage on this roll, Bar. If you would like to.
Well, it's not going to get much better than that.
That's okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah, well, it's 19 or 3, so I'll take the 19.
Looking around, you kind of you put your hand and look at the grooves, you look at the door. You maybe put down some of the corridors. There's something in the tagging in the back of your mind. The kind of ancient, long, like treading stones. Some of the gateways. Something says to you this perhaps once was a barracks.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, that calls to you through space, time, and your forgotten memories.
Okay, Barnes is probably just quietly, hand on stone, observing the surrounding room, waiting for the party to make a decision. He seems mildly salty still from the conversation earlier, and has been very quiet on the way down in the elevator.
Slightly meta question, because I've forgotten. What was the name of the steel that Rasha made back in the Silvercoat?
Gebstone.
Did we call it Geb steel?
Gebstone, I think is what you called it.
Geb stone?
Yeah.
Even though
Stone
it's
of Geb, mate. Yeah.
Understandable. Gebstone, okay.
I just realized that we should be on a battle map.
We are on about that.
Has Aku communicated to us that he has any idea of ghosts?
Yeah, I feel like Aku would be sort of, as we're going through, like he would kind of be giving the party an idea of like where ghost feels like relative to them.
Go through that big broken door. Success pointing at the door to our south.
Yeah, I mean, Aku's looking pretty apprehensively in the direction of ghosts, so you would imagine so.
And it's like southeasty that you said you felt him?
Yeah. I think that's what, actually, yeah, that's what Jamie said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then, I see no reason to put this off any longer.
No, nor do I.
Does that mean we go south or we go east? It's like pointing down the corridor to our right. Both go southeast.
Does the southern door even look openable?
Yeah, I said it's kind of just a bunch of stones that have kind of collapsed around what once may have been a wooden kind of frames on a door. You imagine you could push through it quite easily.
Well, take the biggest door then. Or what do you want to do, since it's your decisions that we live by?
My decisions.
Yours collective.
Oh.
Do I see any hint of magical trap or anything otherwise around this doorframe?
Are you casting dispel magic, step magic, or are you just looking?
I'll look for signs first before casting it.
Investigation, I think.
Investigation.
I'm gonna kind of like sneak up next to Roman and like Miles in in Into the Spider-Verse when he's like watching what the other Spider-Man is doing.
Would you say you're giving me assistance
Yeah.
in my investigation?
Essentially.
I'm helping out.
What does Hayden's assistance net me?
An advantage on the roll,
An advantage. Yeah, you can look for it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a little bit better. 21.
21. Okay, cool. Looking around, you see no kind of runes carved in, you see no kind of sources of magic, you see no tripwires or like nothing seems to be holding a lot of this together. You kind of gingerly kind of flick some stone or dust and nothing seems to happen, and there's no kind of hum on the ground when you put it there. You're not sure if, based on that, you're pretty confident there's no kind of magical runes here.
I roll an investigation for the east corridor, like what I see when I peer down it, or can I only see what I can see?
You can see what you can see, pretty much.
Okay.
Stone, like kind of a lot of the stone. Whether or not there were once carvings in the stone, and it's difficult to make out. Like everything here is so ancient and overgrown and filled with moss. It's difficult to imagine. Kind of even if you do see like a scratching on a wall, what that once would have been.
As Zug looks like he's investigating, Barnes probably steps up next to him, and he seems to be in a better mood with Zug, probably because nobody could really ever harbour any ill will towards Zug because he's precious and wonderful. And he clears his throat and says, "It's a barracks, you know. Don't know why I remember that in particular, but I do."
What is a barracks doing under a tree?
That's an interesting question. But you were a guard, weren't you?
Ah, yes. Well, a while ago.
Oh, then you should feel right at home. Did you miss it?
I mean, it looked a bit different from this kind of place. There was less moss, and it was on the surface. But other than that, I guess it's made of stone. Kind of like shrugs.
Right. I can't say why I recognize it. I certainly wasn't a soldier. But,
maybe it was part of the old world before, I don't know, got buried or something? It's been a long time.
Right. We didn't really have wars, to be honest. The only war was the war on getting out of bed in the morning or what to wear for the next party.
Oh. That sounds kind of nice, to be honest.
It was.
And you didn't
really
have to pay
nice.
for food.
Right. I didn't have to pay for anything, really. Just had it.
You know, I had a terrible dream where I was attacked by mayonnaise.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you have any idea what might have brought that on?
Maybe I just eat too much. I don't know.
We can talk about that later if you want. Maybe get to the root cause of it and examine why you have such feelings for mayonnaise. It's probably symbolism for something else in your life that you're, finding yourself at odds with. Anyway, we have more important things to do, but just bear it in mind. My services are open to you in particular.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
What are you guys doing by the big door? Are you like trying to open it, or are you just looking at it?
Sorry, that's me. I guess they're both probably like prodding it, discussing it. Maybe Roman's trying to explain to Hayden, like, well, if this door was trapped magically, this is some of the ways they could have gone about it, and this is the type of runes that you should choose to look out for. And he's maybe like sketching a couple of things. Like maybe Hayden has his notebook out. I don't know.
Yeah. Hayden's got his notebook out, and he's like, interesting.
They're having a very, very nice conversation. Aku is gonna fling himself at the door and try
over their shoulders?
Yeah.
Jump over.
Well, he's gonna push past them and just running jump at the door, see if it opens.
Such himbo energy.
Oh wow, okay. Make a strength check. $17. Yeah. as you're both kind of having this discussion and Roman's trying to mentor a little bit, you just see a blur of green as Aku rams into this, and kind of you put a lot of force into this, and you stumble a little bit as the wall just like crumbles. Some of the stone disintegrates into dust around you. Some of the wood just shatters immediately, and whatever little bit is left after these many years is gone. And hopefully this doesn't reveal everything.
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Yeah, that reveals there's now. So looking down this very long tunnel, you can see on the other end, there seemingly is an end point about how many feet is that? About 110 feet in front of you. There's another door off to the your guys' left as you walk down, and coming from the very end of the corridor, round the corner, there is an array of lights. It's almost like a fireworks show. There is lots of like kind of colors falling off. There's green, blue, indigo, violet, kind of yellow, orange, red. Those of you very quickly realize the colors of a rainbow are shining around the end of this corridor. The light of something is projecting them is bright enough to kind of cross through.
As like Aku like just absolutely thunders through this, like Roman's probably still crouched on the ground next to Hayden, and he just says, "Well, I suppose that proves my hypothesis. Was not trapped."
Yeah. I'm glad it wasn't trapped.
Me too.
Yeah. You okay down there, Aku?
He just sort of gets up and brushes himself down and shrugs, and I guess starts walking.
Cool. Cool.
And let us make haste.
Let's go.
Okay. As you guys move down, are you just running straight to the end, or are you gonna stop at the other door?
Well, so the rainbow light, we're going to talk about that. What creates something like that? Is it a trap or what?
Well, I don't know. Some raves I've been to, kind of, they just do it for decoration. In Waterdeep. I mean, I'm not from Waterdeep. Wrong campaign.
That's a different universe.
That's a different world. Where am I again? Tal'Dorei. Okay, hold on.
I've not heard of that city. It must be new.
Can the silver cut crossroads? I'm
Right,
fine.
well, we're stumbling into a party. Is that the running hypothesis?
Yeah.
Archmage, do you have anything to add on that, maybe?
I think perhaps a cursory check that we're not walking into some sort of horrible spell. I will cast Detect Magic.
Cool. Looking up ahead, you are getting so there is abjuration magic directly ahead of you. There is also very, like, as you've got closer in, it's very, very thin, but like the whole of this, like, now you've cast that spell, the whole of this area is pulsating and shimmering ever so slightly, as if kind of everything kind of shifts and moves imperceptibly. It's like you're the edge of a lake and someone's dropped a stone in the center, and these are where the ripples are coming out of. You also have a magic school that you've only ever really read about to your direct left, coming from the door, but that is very prominent, which is divine magic.
Is it, in Roman's experience, comparable to the same magical energy that Rasha would have when channeling his god's power?
A tiny bit. Like Rasha, like a lot of the spells Rasha uses, it's kind of intermingled. They're obviously from a school of magic, such as like necromancy or abjuration, but this is something slightly beyond that, and you kind of can only really recognize its source rather than what its actual purpose is.
Mm-hmm. Well, nothing immediately calls out as dangerous to me, but through this door here is a strong signal of divine magic, should you wish to investigate.
That's your wheelhouse, Aku, isn't it? Gods of the trees and all of that.
Aku doesn't say anything, looks probably quite offended that his entire faith was reduced down to God of all trees and all that.
He says it quite earnestly. He doesn't look like he's trying to be insulting. Like, it's a pretty solemn, like, gods of the trees, you know?
I feel like Aku's
Formal
bar
title.
for insulting is very low, though, so.
Yeah, I guess I mean Aku doesn't like recognize anything down here, right? It's not familiar to him.
Not really, no.
So I guess he's sort of gonna sigh and say, well, yes, but it seems I'm out of my depth here.
I don't believe that for a second. You could handle most things, I would have thought. The way, like, you handled that door. I mean, if you don't want to look, that's another matter, but it might be worth it.
Aku's eyes narrow as he kind of looks at the crumbling old door that sort of just like collapsed under his weight, and he's like trying to figure out if Barnes is being sarcastic and taking the piss or he's being genuine.
Is that an insight check?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I guess one thing with Aku is that when he's like making some kind of face, it's usually pretty obvious. Like he doesn't try and hide his expressions.
I got the sense I've offended you. No, I just mean you can cope with a lot of things, it seems, so I don't imagine you'd be out of your depth, because you're very competent. That's all I meant by that.
At the word competent, Aku looks even more suspicious.
Strong, like a really strong Aku. Incredibly powerful, actually. Like, you jump really high and you spear things really well. It's just...
After a moment of silence, Aku just goes, "Is there something you want from me?"
I just want to know if you want to go in the room or not. I'm trying to hype you up about it, get you in the mood. Will you come in the room with me?
Aku follows him into the room, not taking his eyes off Barnes.
To clarify, is this the room directly to the left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
room with
This is the
divine
one, the door you have not opened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the door here is, now you guys, if you want to ask about it, is surprisingly well maintained compared to everything else. And rather than looking like a door, it clearly like has swung open. You can tell from the grooves on the ground, but there's no discernible way for any of you to kind of open it. It doesn't seem to have a handle, doesn't have a door. It seems to almost be a solid kind of mix of wooden supports, but also just stone in the middle. And who would be the first person to touch it? If anybody would be.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I was fairly keen, so...
Okay.
After all that, Roman just looks at the interaction between those two and looks at Barnes and says, you remind me a lot of my brother,
He's about to remark that doesn't sound like a good thing as he places his hand on the door.
Okay.
And he leans into Hayden and just whispers, he talks a lot, doesn't he?
Hayden kind of just like does like the old Facebook frog eye emoji when it's kind of like side eyeing, kind of like you're like shit talking someone. He's like, yeah.
Guys.
Barnes, as you touch the thing, you hear a voice chime in your head. Speak your purpose for being here, or see this room annihilated.
He pauses and wonders if maybe if he says anything at all that counts as an answer. And he kind of turns to Aku and taps the side of his head and tries to indicate we need a mind link here.
Wait, did Aku hear that, or did only
Just Barnes
hear-
upon touching
okay.
it.
Okay, Aku's gonna... Well, Barnes is gonna hear in his mind, yes.
Okay, so it's told me if I speak aloud or just speak why I'm here, well, the room will be annihilated or something to that effect. So why are we here? Do you have a good answer for the gods, Sylvanas and all of them? I think you should handle this one. You're good at this sort of thing. Faith and all.
Jamie, with my knowledge of Sylvanas and all of the trees and all that, would
Mhm.
Aku have any idea what kind of answer this entity, this room, would be looking for?
So, given that previously your kind of answers were along, serving the cycle of life, that includes kind of death and decay and rotting, but also kind of being part of the hunt, you might think it's along those lines. However, it would be extremely helpful if you knew what was in the room. You imagine.
Yeah, but the door won't open, right?
It won't open.
Okay, Aku's gonna put his hand against the door.
Just say we're here to find out what's in the room.
You hear the
That's
same
not
thing in your
untrue.
head.
Yeah,
Speak
but-
your purpose, or the room faces annihilation.
But like, it doesn't have to be the correct answer, right? Because it just says speak your purpose, and if you don't speak your purpose, then the room is gone.
Oh
So-
shit, I've destroyed the room.
Okay, Aku's not smart. He's just gonna say, I seek to keep the balance of nature and serve Sylvanas, my god.
Okay. Slowly and surely, the door kind of falls open from one side, almost disintegrating away in front of you as the middle section kind of so there's nothing left, and you are left facing a small square room that has almost entirely been encompassed by roots. You're almost like having to push your way through it. But you see in the center kind of 4 pillars, same as the thing, with 4 kind of, they're pillars, but in each pillar, about halfway down, there is a blue cube surrounding a kind of pulsing black sphere. And inside that sphere, you just see that light around that cube is being drawn inside it. And as dust kind of falls and flitters between, it immediately gets anywhere near the sphere and just gets sucked inside. And
Wait.
in the center...
Oh no, go on. Sorry, DM.
And so those squares are all around that, and the pillars around each side, and in the center, kind of within the very within the thickest part of these tree roots sweeping down and reaching in through the ceiling above, there is a raised stone coffin.
Wait, so was this like the room in Harry Potter where if I just said what I wanted, it would have appeared in the room, and if I just said Rasha, he would have just been like lying there?
Oh my god,
Because
of-
the room of requirement.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not how it worked, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Those Roman, or anyone proficient in Arcana could make an Arcana check for me.
I shall. Alongside my grandpa, who I assume is very good at Arcana too.
Yeah, but who only rolled a 10, so I got
Oh.
a 20.
Okay, well I'll do a little cheeky roll. I've got 17. Oh wait, I have reliable talent, so that should actually
So
be
17.
Yeah.
Roman, you look at each of these, and they're something you would have read about, but maybe have only ever seen once or twice in particular experiments or drawings. You reason that inside this room, in each one of the pillars, are 4 spheres of annihilation.
And would I know how to use them?
You know that it takes an incredibly diligent, controlled mind to exert will over these spheres, and that it's incredibly risky to do so. You're also not sure about what these seem smaller than the ones you would have read about, and you're not quite sure what the squares around them, the kind of cubes, blue cubes around them, are achieving, perhaps containing.
I'm a bit out of my depth. Can I make like a general intelligence check on Roman's behalf to see maybe what he would recommend doing in this situation, whether moving swiftly away or being like, no, we should get these?
No, go for it. Yeah.
Cool. Oops, I think I rolled twice by accident. So that was a 20.
20. Roman would perhaps think about what was said about annihilating the room and the fact that these are small and the room still exists, thinking maybe if the answer was wrong, cubes would be removed and the room would be absorbed by the spheres. You are unsure if it's possible to move with the powers and level of equipment you have, if it's even possible to move 4 spheres of annihilation.
Interesting.
Oh, we're looking for a body, and that looks to me like a coffin. Is that it? Is that job done? Can I just go and spit in it?
Wait, does that look like a coffin?
That's
Yeah,
what Jamie
it's a
said.
stone
it's a
coffin.
stone coffin.
Oh.
Does it have any symbols on it that relate to our mate VC?
Best bud, Vespin.
The coffin, if you still got detect magic on, is is radiating abjuration magic, and looking closely, each of you can see kind of carved symbols of multiple gods on it. The kind of the Everheart, the Dawnfather, the Allhammer, each of the kind of progenitor gods of and the good aligned gods of Taldore.
It seems this box has been protected by a lot of very strong people, or indeed people who channeled the power of those, and is possibly being protected in some way by some great magic. Not sure, maybe going in with your hands and removing the lid is the smartest plan.
Right, but it fits the bill, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Okay. So how do we get it open?
Jamie, can you remind me what abjuration magic is?
It's generally protection. Yeah, generally protection magic. Kind of magical barriers, magical shields. Yeah.
Okay.
We dispel it, or I don't know, bait it out or something.
Well, the last time I thought to cleverly dispel something, it got us into rather a big pickle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Yes, I'm not sure going around dispelling ancient magic willy-nilly is necessarily the best of ideas now. Now I'm in my right mind.
Right, but if not that, then how do we do it? Because we have to do it. You need to destroy your wand, and if I can't speak to him, I can at least step on his spine.
Can I go into the room and check for traps?
Yep, if you would like to make an investigation check.
Cool. My D&D Beyond is acting kind of funny. 1 second. I'm just gonna refresh it. Okay, it's still happening, but whatever. Investigation. Did it roll?
No.
But why? Oh, it's rolled now. Okay, 28.
28. Yeah, looking around, kind of almost imperceptibly around each of the kind of the cubes on the spheres as you're looking down, there are tiny little like magical silver strands connecting each of the cubes to each of the pillars, kind of pushing each of the things aside. You notice there doesn't seem to be any traps, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of obvious physical issues with any of the kind of walking around, pushing the roots out the way. However, when you touch a root, it is warm. The roots here are warm, and they get colder the further away they get from the tomb. Secondly, you feel there's something there. Looking down, the dust in this room has been disturbed recently. Somebody has been here within the past couple of days or weeks, and imperceptibly the tomb has been opened previously. It's kind of slid ever so slightly. It's almost perfectly back into place, but with a 27 you can see it's been opened before.
Ooh.
It is not entirely sealed in its original way.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of hold my hand out to the party so no one kind of follows me into the room, and then turn around and say, someone else has been in here, in the tomb as well. It's been opened recently, at least within the past couple of days or weeks.
It would be naive of us to think that my brother hasn't had his grubby little hands all over this place. And...
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Grubby hands, didn't you just say I'm sort of like your brother? Jeez.
Well,
That's the least of the insult, to be honest. I don't think the room's trapped, but I don't think we should expect to find anything of value left in here, but... Zug, do you want to try lifting the lid off?
Sure thing. Are you sure it's not going to kill me?
I don't think
Sorry.
so.
no.
Hayden, you deny me the opportunity to learn about my past, and now you're just out here hopping on to insults. Fine, do as you will, but it's not really necessary.
Oh no, I'm not insulting you. I'm saying that having grubby hands as a comparison isn't really anything when you think about what Ghost did, so...
Right. Thank you for pointing that out.
No worries.
Are you just gonna give Hayden and Roman the longest look that just sort of says, why on earth? And, yeah, he'll be
Yeah,
all
Aku is
quiet.
also looking at Hayden. I mean, he kind of like glances at Roman, like as if he expects Roman to just be outright rude to somebody. But as Hayden is kind of acting a bit strange, Aku is sort of eyeing Hayden, sort of in the corner of his vision, maybe looking at him questioningly.
So kind of looks confused at the party and then just kind of shrugs, and I'm gonna try lifting this sarcophagus.
Could Zug
Thing.
make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh,
No, sorry, no, a charisma.
Oh,
Save.
Oh,
God,
no.
No!
No!
Zug must be quite charismatic, though, right?
No.
That's
really?
Eski's natural charm, not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
it's not like me-
fooled.
Oh wait, hold on. It's not like me roll for some reason. Okay. Well, it's +1. I'll roll it on. Oh wait, no, it just came up. Fuck, I lost it. Hold on. Let me roll it on Roll20 because for some reason it's not coming up. So it's D20 and it's just +1.
Yeah. 2. You start taking a few steps towards the tomb, and your mind just fills with what? Hang on, why am I doing it for these people? Why do I even want to open the tomb? That seems like a terrible idea. I never wanted to anyway. And you just kind of pause, stop, and turn around to the party, and you don't want to open the tomb anymore.
I don't feel like opening the tomb anymore.
What do you mean?
Just like that. You just don't want to do it
Sorry.
now.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea. It's
Right.
just a waste of time. I think we should go somewhere else and just start.
Did a jar of mayonnaise tell you not to do it? Do it again.
Sorry, what? No, I just don't want to open the tomb. I mean, why would you want to open the tomb? It's a stupid tomb. It doesn't make any sense.
Right, so he's been mind controlled. Anyone else want to give it a go?
Well, I wouldn't
I have not
necessarily
been
say
mind controlled.
mind control.
It's just a stupid idea.
Just pure conjecture, but I would say this is perhaps one of the abjuration charms set upon this tomb.
Well, maybe it's a good thing, and we shouldn't mess with things we don't understand, like this tomb.
Well, we do believe that we are uncovering the body of a several thousand-year-old, is it fair to say, evil, ill-doing wizard?
The worst person that's ever lived.
Ah, well, it sounds like we should stay away from the tomb then.
Well, yes, that's what the tomb is trying to
So
tell
the
us.
whole reason we've came here is for this.
Walks over to the tomb and tries to open it.
Charisma saving throw.
Right, somebody with some common sense.
I watched too much. I read too much Skullduggery Pleasant as a thing.
Ooh, baby.
24.
Hell yeah.
24.
Fuck.
Okay, you walk close and you kind of get to the point Doug is, and you a couple of things go in your mind, and you're like, "Do I even want to open this?" Hayden's acting weird. Your mind casts back to what was said by Sylvanus about needing to replace whatever is powering this. You consider your place in all of this. What does the party want? Are they even to be trusted? Why aren't you going after ghosts? And you kind of push those thoughts to the side. Your determination to walk forward, just get this over with, wins out. And as you kind of put your hands on the tomb, it's warm to the touch and slightly humming. Could you make a strength check for me?
Well, those are some valid questions we really should have gone over.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jamie's making me feel like a bad character by reminding me of things that I just did not think about.
Oh yeah, that whole replace the corpse with another one. Oh yeah.
Okay, strength. Is it a strength save or a strength
Strength
throw?
check. Just strength.
Okay. Alright. 20.
20. Okay, it's a little stiff. It's a little hard. The kind of roots from the tree and wood kind of creaks a little bit as you lift and stretch, and kind of the rest of you can see some of like the veins popping and the sinews flaring as his muscles flex, and the tomb kind of very slowly shifts to the side, and you see some like the stone stuff, but that kind of pushes it off, and you can feel kind of you see the stone hit and crack and begin to clatter away, and like there are like some cracks appearing along the lid and the floor where it landed. And Doug, all those thoughts in your mind gone. As like whatever was clouding you could see the magic fell, a lot of the magic dissipates. The tree around it though kind of shakes ever so slightly, and you see it begin to almost retract into the ceiling as the roots no longer are there. Aku, gazing down into this tomb, you see a single femur, one bone, with a little note attached around it.
What does the note say, DM?
Picking up the note, there's just 2 dots and a little smiley face.
Oh my, this guy. Okay, Aku's gonna pick it up, turn around to the party, holding it between 2 fingers, with one eyebrow raised.
That's a femur.
Is that meant to be funny?
That's a singular femur. Where's the rest of them?
This motherfucker. And he's gonna turn around and kind of leave the room, looking really pissed off.
Aku looks at Barnes and says, "This is very much something a ghost would do." His
Right.
brother, and motions to Roman.
He's got a sense of humor, at least.
He definitely had that. More than anyone else I ever knew.
Right, I wanted to spit on his corpse, but spitting on a singular femur just doesn't really seem to do it, so... Do we take it with us? I suppose we do.
Then at least we'll have the complete collection when we find him.
Right, who wants to hold the single bone?
Well, why don't you...
Aku tucks it into his pocket before anyone can say anything.
Right. Ponce is just giving it the weirdest look. Like it's kind of like a cat and a cucumber, you know, and it just looks really disturbed, but at the same time, like something like has been awoken, and like the urge to smash seems pretty high up in his mind. Just occasionally staring at Aku's pocket thoughtfully.
Okay. Sorry. So, you guys leave. Who's got the highest passive perception?
I think it's
Probably Barnes.
well 16. I think Hayden as well, maybe.
I'm
Barnes
16
and
as
Hayden.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're walking, you look back for a second at your room, kind of in anger, and the crack in the floor where Aku knocked the kind of roof or a lid of this tomb. Is it bigger than Is it bigger than it initially? You look up at the ceiling and you see the roots are still kind of retracting, and it's very faintly. You probably hear a creaking sound.
No. Maybe the femur should stay. Temporarily. You know, he kind of indicates up to the roots. That's not looking so good, I've got to say. Did you hear the creaking?
Well, personally, I'm not really
suppose.
interested in a femur. I'm interested in his spine, so...
I suppose if Barnes is looking worried at the ceiling and the roots, Aku's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna put the femur back. Not very happy about that, but...
If we're going to replace a body with a body, that's probably where it goes, huh? Or maybe we can just put somebody's leg in there and it'll be fine, because based off of that'll work.
Did anyone say anything about the... You say there was like a cube? Or...
There are the 4 cubes with the spheres inside each of the pillars.
Are they the pillars? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. Did Roman say anything about them out loud?
Not specifically, no.
Do they... Okay. I mean, would one assume that they're like powering the room? Or I mean, what would someone see when they look at them without any knowledge of what they are?
You would see a kind of hovering blue cube, and inside you would see just something that seems to be anytime anything kind of part, because matter seems to be able to pass through the cube. Anytime kind of a bit of like a leaf falls or bark from you moving or dust, everything just goes sucked in immediately.
Okay, well, can Aku like have a look and see if like this means anything to him? I mean, he knows nothing about magic, so I suppose it's...
You can make an Arcana check, but I think... yeah.
Would Roman think that the Sphere of Annihilation, they don't destroy like magical artifacts, do they?
They don't. You know that there are some objects which are immune to them, but they are incredibly powerful objects.
We would assume the Wandervorkus being one of them.
You could well assume the Wandervorkus.
Okay, well, Aku goes and looks at them, thinks they look cool, and then walks away.
Alright. Cool. You leave the room. Do you put the femur back? Sorry.
Yeah, Aku puts the femur back.
Okay. The kind of ever so slight creaking stops and the roots begin to sink down, but you notice that the femur ever so slightly begins to blacken on one end. Just the tiniest little tip.
Just the tip, yeah?
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Yeah.
Just that. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Great.
What? So, where are you guys going? Or are you talking about anything before you continue?
I know they say not to put all your eggs in one basket, but seems we've not been left a choice.
Don't put all your bones in one coffin.
Hmm. Well then, to the shiny light.
Shiny light?
There's a shiny light.
Okay. Moving down. Oh God. Moving down, you see as you come to around the corner, the lights are very, very bright. And you gazing through, they're about. Oh, I don't think I've drawn them. Sorry. Red and yellow. Like here. Kind of. It's not entirely opaque. You can see through it. Looking at it, it is a wall of bright light, multicolored kind of planes of lights up to completely vertical in front of you, and the first kind of layer, the most prominent layer to you, is red, directly in front of you. Red, followed by orange, then yellow. You can see green, blue, indigo, and violet, falling one back after the other, forming multiple layers between you and the room ahead of you. Ahead of you, kind of as you can see on the map now, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We can't see into the room from the corridor, by the way.
Okay. Is that dynamic lighting? If I fuck that up.
Yeah, it looks like it's a solid yellow wall or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I see why. There we go.
Oh god.
Oh no. I don't like that.
Seeing directly ahead of you,
I don't
sitting
like that.
bathed in purple, kind of pink purple light, in a central circle dais with purple runes drawn all around the outside, sitting, smiling, staring at you all, is the slightly enlarged figure of Ghost. On one side of him, you see floating in the air a selection of bones, arranged roughly in what you presume might be their skeletal form, missing a head and a femur. On the other side of him, floating upwards again, and just staring blankly at the ceiling, lying down vertically but a couple of feet off the air, lies Rasha, staring directly upwards. And as those of you that can see the other side, there are kind of like little tendrils poking out of the wall of some purple substance that then kind of goes off into a balloon that gives giving off this purple effect lights floating through all of this. And the wall is all that is separating you currently from your former party member, who's just sitting there, smiling at you. Aku, from what you can tell previously, from the illusions you've seen before, this is the closest you've been to Ghost since he betrayed you.
How does Rasha look from where we're standing?
So Rasha's kind of lying a little bit vertically, but you can just see eyes are just completely glazed over, virtually shut, stiff as a board, being suspended by magic. Doesn't look unhealthy though. Doesn't look harmed. You see no wounds, and I'd say at this distance you can probably make out like breathing is alive.
You can still stop this all now, brother. We don't need to make it ugly. I know you're in there somewhere.
Doesn't that get tiring? doesn't it?
The only thing that's tiring is your antics.
Okay. Fine. Be that way. He stands up. The way I see it is I have two things that you want. And you have... Well, one of you has the thing that I want. Or the thing that we want, really.
Who is we exactly? Sorry, hi, I don't know if we've met. I was in the other room before.
I don't know you.
No, I don't really know myself either, so I can't make a good introduction.
Fair enough as any. Hello. I'm gonna give you this weird look.
Do you want to stop the riddles and maybe be more forthright about it? Who's we exactly?
Oh, the others haven't... they haven't told you anything, have they?
What's with the wall? Drop it.
They
Give me the corpse.
Certainly don't trust you enough. That's sweet. They trusted me.
Wait,
Maybe
did
that's
we
why they don't
not?
trust you.
Did we not
Hi,
tell
Fawn.
Barnes about ghosts?
Well, they did tell you. Oh, that's good.
during our little
Bits and pieces,
time
right?
lapse.
But I don't think he'd immediately
travel.
go we and be like, oh yeah, Kaifon the Elder Evil, right? Like that's more what
Yeah.
he's questioning.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. Okay. Sorry, back to the roleplay.
Well, we is me, myself, and I. And you is you. And he points at Aku.
Aku's kind of sort of standing there, like his eyes are like dashing from Rasha to Ghost. Like he kind of take a step forward as if he wants to just run at Rasha, but there's like a wall thing, right? There's
Mhm,
like
yeah.
magic. Okay.
All I need from you, Aku, is for you to summon that creature that you don't like and tell him he belongs to me now. That's all I need. That's all I want. And then you can have Rasha back and do whatever you want with this body. Return its head to it. Turn it into the lich it always wanted to be.
Don't listen to him, Aku. He will always give you the easiest way out, but it is never what it seems, and you've been on the receiving end of his plans before. Giving him what he wants won't get you what you want, or any of us what we want. We know what we need to do. We need to stop whatever connection exists between him and the Far Realm. That will
Does that leave Rasha? If we kill Ghost, if we harm Ghost, what will happen to Rasha?
It is not my intention to harm my brother unless it's absolutely necessary, but if it does come down to it, what is it worth? The sacrifice?
We don't even know why Ghost wants the Kalashtar. Why he wants Lanharath.
No, we don't, but we can very easily surmise that it's not for good reasons and for nothing other than bringing more of those things into this realm. That's always been the goal.
Doesn't look convinced, and inside your head, Roman, you hear, well, why don't you ask him?
Now that's rude.
Nothing that he says can be trusted. Even if you ask him, it does not mean that he will tell you in any way the truth. He will always twist the truth.
It's like I'm not even in the room.
Let's keep talking. Who's he
When
talking
he
to?
when he says that, is there an edge? Like there's an implication that he's not actually in the room? Could this be an illusion? Is it?
You can insight check if you want.
Yeah.
Also, Jamie, did you say earlier what kind of
24.
wall this red thing is?
24. No, there's no edge. He's just like a little bit bemused. He's been on the other side of this conversation, so I suppose it's interesting seeing it happen where you guys are just vaguely ignoring the person who's trying to talk to you.
Right, okay.
Sorry. No. Other than the color of the wall and the fact that it looks like vaguely opaque sheets of light, kind of like lifted on each other, like kind of evidently shifting. Okay. Sorry. Oh, come on, Aki. You don't even like him.
What do you need Lanharath for? You've not explained how could you possibly expect me to believe you that you'll give me what I want if I give you what you want when I don't know what it is exactly what you want or why you want it. In fact, I'm not even entirely sure that it's as simple as what you're saying. Lanharath is not just some piece of property to be handed over.
Kind of sighs and just. You don't need to know exactly what I want for a deal to happen. You don't always know what the guy you give money to in the market is going to do with your money. But I suppose you have some explanation. What happened to you when you were no longer accepting of Lanharath's shielding?
Wait, is he asking him?
Yeah.
I mean, Jamie, that's a very broad spectrum of time. Aku has not been.
You started dreaming, didn't you, Aku?
Aku's still just staring at Ghost.
I simply wish to restore the natural order. You and your people are my kin, and I see you returned, and the protectors in the way removed.
Aku's like, I don't know, pretty big bead of sweat is probably like trailing down his temple. He looks over to Zug, maybe to Ascor and Hayden as well. Like, he looks like he has no idea what to do. Like, he's looking between Rasha and Ghost and Roman.
As for you, Roman, dearest brother, you didn't listen to my warnings earlier. Still, you travel with these people who make wrong decision after dangerous decision, and you yourself have joined them. Freeing that dragon turtle. Never would have expected it of one so cautious. They're rubbing off on you. They do that.
Roman turns to Aku and the rest of the party and says, possibly the thing that is most dangerous about him is his tongue. Now, I understand the situation we're in with Rasha where he may get hurt if we harm Ghost Body in any way.
We are married after all.
However, destroying him or fighting him directly isn't necessarily the way that we need to do this. We just need to sever the connection between him and the Far Realm and cut off the influence. I believe then we can potentially get my brother back and undo whatever spell has happened between him and Rasha.
As Roman is talking, it's kind of... Yeah, Aku's looking slightly more reassured, and he's sort of stepping back towards Roman, away from Ghost.
That's a 22, Jamie.
I'll type to you.
Thank you. If we can subdue him in some way, or perhaps use some kind of banishment or hold him down while we figure out what the link is and destroy that. He's always drawn most of his power from somewhere else. He's never been like this before. I'm certain that I believe this is our best path forward to save Russia.
How did it happen? How did he become like this? You said it was a ritual.
Yes.
Reverse it. Can you reverse it? You have
One
that
they
power.
participated in gladly. Even killed an angel. Couldn't believe my eyes.
Oh, you did.
No, this all began long before that, and perhaps there is a way, given some time, that I
They
can.
wouldn't let you talk to a skull, and yet they transformed me into this.
So I'm well aware of the hypocrisy behind their decision. Believe me, I'm quite angry about it. But practically, guys, do you really think you can undo that? A ritual of that power? Do you think you can sever it?
We have to try.
Sure.
Have you succeeded at anything?
I'm getting very close to wisdom saving throw territory, Jamie.
Quite softly, Bond is going to turn to Aku and say, listen, Aku, it's a choice that's been put in front of you, and decisions are the hardest moves to make, especially when it's a choice between what you want and what's right. But I'd recommend doing what I've always done, and choose what makes you happy.
A man after my own heart.
Romans just goes.
Yeah, that somewhat alters the context of my motivational quote, thank you. God, we are sort of similar, aren't we?
Oh,
I hate
God.
it.
You both talk far too much.
And I'm not going to stop anytime soon.
Oh God, why'd you have to do that, Barnes?
Do you guys just want to talk to each
Smiley
other and we all
face.
go on deafened or something?
All I can hear is just like somebody writing an
Just
essay.
Do you guys just want to do whispers?
Right, yeah, whispers. Everybody else go on mute, and I'll explain to
Okay,
Lauren what this Arcana check means.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink while you guys do that. So be on.
Okay, cool. Actually, if let's say someone can type this, if we go on a break until I'll talk to Lauren, and then we go on a break till 20 to 9, if that makes sense. Someone can type it. Everybody else, I will see you in a bit then.
All right.
Okay. Au revoir.
Okay, well, everyone else is deafened now anyway.
Yeah. Okay. that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, no, Erin hasn't. Erin, can you hear us?
Erin's took a headset off.
Okay. Cool. So what you work out is that the tendrils, like on each side, used to be part of the roots of this tree,
Yeah.
and Ghost is transforming them using a combination of his power, Rasha's, and Vespin's. Rasha is a member of the gods, Vespin's inherent tie to this tree, and him as the links to the far realm.
Mhm.
Obviously, this tree is not just a tree. It is the seed of the Wild Mother placed to imprison and strengthen the Divine Gate, as well as link like the kind of undergrowth from much of it. You don't know exactly what Kaifon taking over of this tree would do, but it is not good. That's what you think. That's what you've gained has been happening.
Yeah. Okay. I guess my question with how Roman would contextualize that would be cutting off Ghost from Rasha and Vespin, or removing Rasha and Vespin.
Doing one of them. Could you make a insight check?
Insight check. Oh, that's not good. I'm not very wise. 7.
7. No, okay. You don't know. So you don't know what kind of ghost intentions are with both of them beyond using them right now. And yeah, kind of incapacitating ghosts, removing either of them in some way, making one of them not willing to help out, like something like that. Essentially, would not either of them are willing at the moment, but making them aware of how their power is being used, or severing ghosts tied to the far realms and something like that.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll let you mull that over.
Thank
And
you.
Erin.
Erin.
Time to come back.
Yeah, so well, we're saying we're coming back, but also we were going to say after
You-
that we're going to go on break until 22.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Sorry, we're going to after
That's
told that everything with Ghost beaming down at all of you. Barnes' motivational speech is giving a slightly different slant, and as much teasing as possible being done. That is where we will leave it. I have a
Okay.
10-minute break. Be back
Cool.
at 22. See you guys.
Cool. See you guys soon.
Au revoir.
Cool.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Zone Back In. We are in the midst of a bit of a showdown with a prismatic wall standing between you and Ghost, and him holding Rasha and Vespin's body. He has made his terms clear. He would like Aku to summon Lanharath and give him to Ghost. He has taunted you. You have spoken amongst yourselves. I understand that there's a little bit of confusion going on. So if you guys would like to speak out of character about anything or ask for any clarities about what I think you should know, I am happy to do that. And obviously it's quite pivotal. I don't want to give out information based on what you don't think you should have. And I'm aware we also took a month off. We're not all, dedicated to this. We have jobs and lives. So
I don't have a life.
fully appreciate
What's
that.
D&D?
Fully appreciate that there might be stuff you guys are unaware of or would like to know.
Can I just ask for a reminder on Hayden's situation in terms of, because he's like, I mean,
So Hayden has twofold.
yeah, it's like the wand is like the big thing, right? And can someone just remind me?
Ever since you unattuned from the wand, arguably your quest to destroy the wand is a bit of like, we don't think this thing should exist anymore. However, Hayden's main thing actually is that he has about 18, 19 days to live via the Time Ravage spell. And he's probably coming along because he wants to destroy the wand. Wants to destroy the wand and also wants to save Rasha now. And that, I assume, sorry for kind of jumping in, Erin, but...
No, not at all. Yeah, that's basically it. He wants to destroy the wand and get back to Gordranus. Wait, what's it called again? Roshona. He wants to get back to Roshona ASAP, so he does not die. Getting to the tomb where he thinks he's finally going to be able to destroy this thing and turn around and go home, being delayed, obviously, is not ideal. So I think that's the main thing.
Also, it's kind of you've fulfilled it a little bit. So you want to open your box without Essek doing it.
Yeah.
And on the way, you were kind of vaguely aware that there might be some traitors within Roshona to the Betrayer Gods, and you found and killed them. And that's kind of doing Essek's work for him as well. So when you go back, you kind of want to have two things, which is, we destroyed the wand, we're no longer a threat. Three things, we defeated the actual threat, and we opened the box. You idiot.
Yeah. That's about it.
So, Ghost seems fairly content to let you guys talk amongst yourselves whilst taunting you. There seems to be no movement on his side to kind of engage you in any kind of magical confrontation or conflict.
Roman turns to the rest of the party and says quietly in a way that he hopes that Ghost won't be able to hear and provide a smarmy commentary on. He just sort of leans in and he says, if you look to the sides of this wall, he's drawing power from those two in the center to corrupt whatever is happening to the Arbor Exemplar. We need to cut off that power drainage, and I feel in some effect that will stop whatever is happening to this place and also perhaps in some ways stop his connection as well.
So I get, how sure about that are you? Because I get the whole stopping the tree power drainage, but breaking the link, that seems...
It's just a theory. When we get in closer, see what it's all about, I can, get a better idea. But for now, that's all I've got.
Sort of similar to the conversation we had earlier, don't you think? It's a maybe. It's a theory. And then there's a tangible choice to be made in lieu of the theory and the maybe.
Well, yes. Doesn't that make sense to you? That it's a theory and we test it, and if it works,
Oh,
great.
it makes a lot of sense to me, but the stakes are pretty high to be testing on.
What other choice do we have?
I don't want to force you into anything, Aku, but there is that big choice, isn't there?
It is not a choice.
We make choices all the time. Some are bigger than others. And some you're forced into. And it's not fair that you're forced into it, but... I don't know. If you're not sure that those runes doing anything to it will help your friend or save your brother, you could be risking certain death for all of us trying, no?
But what we would accomplish would be greater than any sacrifice that we could make anyway, which is stopping him from, using this as a brand new gateway for any horrible eldritch creature in horror that wants to walk on this realm.
Or you give him what he wants, or don't, rather. I don't think that you should give your people to him or whatever it is, because that sounds like letting the things into the realm. It's a life of one for life of many thing, which is a hard decision, but that's what it is, isn't it? And he looks at Rasher as he says it.
But does it make you happy?
Right. Does it make you happy?
It doesn't have to be like this if we can get to the bottom of it before any of that comes about.
Okay. So what's the plan then?
Yes, what is the plan?
For Christ's sake. Is everyone like whispering and goes?
Yeah, we're whispering.
That's fine, you can whisper all you want.
The rainbow wall, Janie.
Yep,
What, Dan?
it's magic.
Yeah, okay, but what would one recognize? Would one need a proficiency in Arcana to recognize
One
it?
would need a proficiency in Arcana to recognize this wall.
Okay.
But you could certainly roll if you do have.
I don't even know how we'd get to him with that shiny ass wall in the way, to be honest. So
Do you
that's step
recognize what that might be, Roman?
I cast detect magic.
Mm-hmm. It's an abjuration wall.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't it tell me what level it is?
No, it tells you the school and nothing else.
Detect magic's such bullshit. Right, in that case, I didn't cast detect magic because I knew that anyway. I'm taking my spell slot back.
Yeah, Roman's really smart. You would know that.
Yeah. Can I make an Arcana check to see
Yes.
if I know what spell this is?
Yeah, you can indeed.
Piece of shit. 25, motherfucker.
Okay. You know that there are multiple spells that call upon kind of the colors of the rainbow, and they're generally all prismatic in nature. This is a spell you've kind of heard or read about that requires a significant amount of energy and is significantly dangerous. It's a prismatic wall. Each one of these layers would need to be forced through, and each one would be a separate instance of different magic. You can destroy each layer by doing its opposite element's damage to it. You also know the spell lasts about 10 minutes.
And how long have we been here?
Sure, I'm sure we've been arguing with Ghost for at least 9 minutes and 59 seconds by now.
Yeah, I'm saying it's getting pretty close, you think?
Um. Okay, so maybe eating a Werther's original.
He eats the weather
Dude,
original to think.
I ate so many Werther's originals over Christmas. My grandma hooked me up. Anyway, sorry.
So,
I suppose let's wait for this wall to come down and then make our entrance.
I guess you'll make your choice. I'll take the wall coming down as a no. That you choose.
Aku is going to summon Lanharath.
Rising out of the floor, kind of coming from the roots a little bit, you all see at this time the kind of gnarled wooden hand of Lanharath kind of almost has to like pull himself up slightly. He is much smaller than you will remember, almost child size, kind of long head, kind of long wooden head, kind of bordered up into matted twigs on the back. Arms and legs slightly too long for his small torso. It's kind of made of like knotted wood and bark. And his like amber eyes just stare at Aku with a mixture of disbelief and fear.
I would like to communicate with Lanharath. Not out loud.
Okay. Yep. Do you want it to be secret?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
boy. You heard what Ghost wanted. You know what Ghost wants, right, Lanharath?
I did. I do. You cannot intend to accept. You can't.
I don't understand how could Ghost even sever this bond? How could me handing you to him even? I don't. You have to explain to me, Lanharath, because I don't understand the situation. I don't have enough information to make a choice, and
A single hole can bring a dam crashing down. A single crack can be crawled through. You aren't a representative, an avatar of your people, but the bond is collective, and a creature such as this will rip it apart given the slightest opening, which is what he is asking you to provide. We entered into this willingly, both you and I, and you cannot break our bond, but he can with your assistance.
and what happens if I refuse? I mean, Ghost and Kaifon, do you think they'll let us leave? You think that we'll be the last? He's been looking for this for God knows how many years.
He has been only ever able to influence from afar, trapped. He's never had an avatar here before. I don't know what that means. I don't know if eventually one of you will surrender to him. But it shouldn't be the first. Maybe somebody will stop him. Maybe you'll stop him. Or maybe, just maybe, there are some causes in life bigger than any of us.
Say I don't offer him what he wants, and I potentially sacrifice Rasha.
Yes.
I mean, the resolution to Barnes's past. I mean, surely there must be a way to.
To what?
He just like looks down. He's just like exasperated. I don't know, to put an end to this. To trick goes to do something. Surely there's something that you can do to help me. You're asking a lot and offering nothing.
What do you mean offering nothing? I am what stands between you and becoming like him. We
Perhaps.
protect you.
Yes, and will I never ask for your protection? Perhaps Rasha's life means more than that to me.
Do you think he'll let you enjoy Rasha's life when he controls you? Imagine rather than me, you have him.
It's not about me enjoying Rasha's life, Landrath. It's about Rasha enjoying his own life.
I called you a child earlier. I think it's still time to grow up. My essence, my being will be consumed the second you agree to that deal. I won't see the consequences wrought on you and your people. And will you be able to stand there and say it was worth it? So that one can go and summon another elder evil into this world. Or do what you do best and fight and win.
I really tried to understand you, Landrath, to understand all of this, and it comes down back to calling me a child, I think. I'm sorry, but
You're putting one life against thousands.
Did it
Whose
ever
life is
occur
there?
to you that I don't care about the thousands? You know me well, Landrath. You know that I care very little for
Then
anyone
do you
but
care
myself.
Then do you care more than your life?
Perhaps. We'll do what we can, but if it comes down to it, perhaps I will offer you up. And at that, I think, if it's possible, Aku is gonna sort of, turn away from Lanharath and...
Okay, turns away, and everyone can go back. There.
Hey.
Hello, hello. Lanharath sinks back into the ground after a brief exchange with Aku. I'll say it slow.
Roman looks very visibly relieved.
You could see Lanharath, yes. Nope.
They're
No.
heavy insight checks on Aku.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, Pog. 22.
Probably looked quite irritated during that entire thing, I imagine.
Aku looks like he is about a second away from stabbing someone. He is looking pretty stressed out and also now very angry after Lanharath has sunk back down into the ground. And I suppose he's going to turn to the rest of the party once Lanharath has disappeared and say,
Ah.
"Let's
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
What?
What did you delete?
Oh,
There we
I
go.
see.
Oh, we're back. Don't worry, boys.
Got this.
Uh-oh.
Yes, well, maybe I should give him over to Ghost, considering what a cunt he is, and cross his
that-
arms
at that-
and
You all notice the wall has dropped as Aku crosses his arms and looks over.
Fair enough. Good reason as any.
as the wall drops, Aku's gonna look to Roman and say, "Shall we?"
Let's do it.
Oh my god.
As the wall drops. No, it's fine. I won't meta game.
Okay.
But I do have a +10 into initiative, so maybe I do.
Okay. I will reset the initiative, and if you'd all like to take initiative rolls,
Boo.
you can begin
Why?
fighting ghosts.
Oh shit,
Would
we need
we
some
roll
battle
an-
Well, I
music.
presume you're about to fight him. If you're not, then we don't need to.
Yeah, but we need battle
13.
music though. Let's make it happen.
Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna add all of you. Okay, so Ghost is what's Ghost's initiative? 23. Roman?
29.
29.
Ghost.
Wow. Hayden.
20.
20.
Let me do Ascol. Give me a second.
13.
13. Aku.
15.
And Zug?
8.
8.
I'm really ready.
Let me know what Ascor's is.
Yeah, I'm just getting a dice roller. D20. Plus 3. Ooh! Ascor's 23, baby!
Oh
Natural
hell
20.
yeah!
Ascor has less initiative than Ghost, I guarantee it. So,
Plus 3.
yeah. No. That is... Top of the round is Roman, and plus 10 to initiative indeed.
Okay.
As the wall comes down, you see Aku start striding towards. You see Ghost kind of stand up, unfold his arms. Let it begin.
Okay. As a bonus action, I would like to summon my Echo next to Rasha. And as my action, I would like to cast Momentary Stasis on Ghost.
Okay, so this is your thing. A momentary stasis, remind me?
Is a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
And-
32.
Wait, what?
I mean, I did roll an 18.
Didn't Ghost? Oh no, Ghost had the high constitution.
Oh, it's a plus 14.
Really?
I don't think ghost stats matter anymore.
Yeah. Cry.
Doesn't matter when you beat the solar.
Yeah, we don't have a solar to help us now. I'll move right up to him. In that case, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, ghosts go. Really? guess you've made their choice. I guess they made their choice, Rasha. And kind of like both Rasha and Vespin seem to vanish. Seem to vanish.
Seem to? Okay.
Mhm.
Do they disappear in a way that looks familiar to like an invisibility spell or?
They both like you see kind of portals open around them, and they seem to float through them.
Okay. Does Mr. Ascor have a counterspell by any chance?
Mr. Ascor can have a counterspell if you wish.
Oh, Mr. Roman could use a spell.
Mr. Roman can counterspell as well.
They could
Yeah.
simultaneously counterspell.
That's fine. I think you actually just counterspell will just be fine. Because this is a modified rope trick. Which is quite low level. So yeah, Roman, are you casting it?
Yes, I shall cast
Cool.
it.
So Roman has counterspelled. That's fine. Ghost is going to do something else on his turn.
Modified rope trick using my favorite spell
Ow.
against us.
Yay!
Ghost, you're going to see his form shimmer, and now there are 4 of him. As he casts mirror image. That's at the end of his go, however. Ascor.
Ascor will cast a Ascor will cast banishment at so he can cast spells higher than he has spell slots for if he uses sorcery points, right?
I don't think so. Oh, I think it might be. Yeah, he can cast higher level spells. Sorry, he can cast spells he already knows at a higher level than he can possibly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know how to do that because I don't know how to play sorcerer.
Ascor, you pull this Von Garbadane.
And obviously, I can't give him a long rest or anything like that. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, long rest. I'll do that. There we go. So inventory. Sorry, features and traits. Psionic spells. You have 12 sorcery points. Meta magic. When you cast twin spell, heightened spell. Actually, I don't think he can. When you cast any of the spells, you can cast it by expending a spell slot as normal. Psychic. No, I don't think he can do that. I can't see anything that lets him.
Okay, it's weird because he has.
Oh, empowered spell. No. I'm just reading through all his stuff and I can't see it.
I think that might just be the standard spellcaster thing where you can cast like a 2nd level spell at 4th level. Just
Yeah, you don't have a spell slot for it, but you get it. It comes up in your spells table.
Yeah, so he's going to cast banishment?
He's gonna cast banishment. Yeah. 5th level.
Okay. High level spells class you can target. Oh, that just means he can target additional creatures.
Oh, does it? Okay, then I'm just the regular level.
4th level, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. I'll cast that for him. And we're gonna roll. As the spell kind of flies at Ghost, you just kind of see the magic kind of sees all around him, and it almost just tries to slip off him, like almost like jelly. It's strange.
Well, that's annoying. I don't think he can. Oh. I don't think he can do much as a. Anything. I don't think he can do much else on his turn. So I guess he'll probably try and cower. Maybe he'll hide.
Cower around the corner.
Yeah.
Hayden.
Oh fuck. I want to attack Ghost, but like he might still be linked to Rasha.
Shoot the nubbins.
There's nubbins? Hayden's smarter than me.
Are we looking at the same map? Can you not see the nubbins?
mean,
the
but-
big fucking purple glowing ass nubbins?
Did
Them's
Yeah.
nubbins.
Jamie explain what the nubbins were? Did I miss it?
Yeah, they look like kind of tentacles with like, wood like. They start off as wood, kind of merge into kind of purpley tentacles with like balloons that are giving off light.
Okay. Would I think that shooting these would provide favorable results?
I realized that you were
Yeah.
you were deafened the entire time we had a long conversation about this on the break.
Ah.
To provide additional context. Roman would have basically tried to explain that whatever Ghost is doing, it seems like he's trying to transform the Arbor exemplar, like using the other two bodies as a battery of some kind. So whatever the transformation is taking place, we should probably work to stop that.
Okay. And would Roman have implied that the purpley nubbiny things on the walls are you worthwhile shooting at?
Probably not in so many words, but you would have been like... Because we know not to shoot Ghost because it will harm Rasher, I guess. So.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot the nubbiny thing. I'll pull out my Elven Court crossbow and I guess I'll do a steady aim so I get a advantage on it. So 1, 2, 3. Does a 21 hit the nubbin?
21 will hit the nubbin.
Okay, cool. That is. Does steady aim give me sneak attack? Can I sneak attack?
You can't sneak attack an inanimate object. It's not aware of your.
It should be.
13
Does it
piercing
know who I
damage.
am?
13 piercing damage. Okay, yeah. As the bolt kind of flies in, you see it kind of hit it, and like foul-smelling liquid pours out. I'm going to say this one. It doesn't entirely deflate, but like you can certainly see it's like leaking on the ground and kind of deflating, and the lights kind of dimming on the inside.
Wait, which one did I hit?
This one. I'll probably put. If you guys are going to kill each of them, I'll put.
There. I put a thingy on it.
Yeah, that.
Cool.
Although it's not. Okay. Cool.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. Ghost is going to use a legendary action to cast Frightening Gaze on Hayden. As like you do this and you look back to see what effect it had on Ghost, his eyes just flare and you can like you look like you're staring into the sun. And could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oofed. Okay. 18.
You fail. You are frightened of Ghost.
Uh-oh.
I failed with an 18?
Yeah, you guys are level 13. This is real shit.
Oh,
It's a BBG, man.
man. God, I need a natty 20 to spread that. Okay, so what happened? What does fear mean for me?
You can't move towards him. You have a disadvantage on all attacks against him.
Okay.
I think that's it. Mainly the main two effects.
Okay, cool. And I can't willingly move closer, right?
Yeah.
That's
Aku,
fine.
you're up.
I don't want to get closer.
Okay, Aku is going to sprint over to Rasha if he is able, and I guess like he's probably gonna lift him up slightly, at least so that he's holding onto his arm, and try and, I guess, take an action to have a look at him to try and gauge like why he's not responsive.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a just make a quick perception check over him.
Okay. A 9.
Looks stiff, doesn't seem responsive, is breathing. You're not entirely sure what's up, but doesn't. You try to move it, and everything's kind of stiff and snaps back into place when you move his arms and legs. Also, you don't seem to be able to move him from his current location.
Like, I can't move him.
Yeah, like you try to like pull him down because he's like hovering in the air and it's like actually difficult to pull him.
Okay, well, I guess that was my action, so I'll just keep holding on to him.
Okay. Barnes.
Okie dokie. With my bonus action, actually, first I'm gonna move. We're gonna move in here, so we're in range of all the boys. I'm gonna give everyone 11 temp HP with the bonus action and let them use their reaction to move. So Romans use the counter spell, but everyone else, if you want to move, you can move. So I'll get in range to smack or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So free movement, 30 feet. And he'll say, whatever you're going to do it quickly. And as for me, his ruby rapier materializes in his hand in like a glittering sort of ripple, sort of as if from nowhere. The edges of the little like jeweled facets pulse with like a laser red kind of intensity as he says, back up if you please. And like you saw in the dream earlier, he thrusts his rapier up into the air and kind of points through it, and it rips open a kind of portal, as from it leaps out a kind of winged, red, snarly-looking guy.
You got a token for this?
No, but it's dope.
Yeah.
Just imagine it, it's dope.
I'm gonna give you pebbles for now.
Okay, and it's gonna scree at Ghost, all angry. Like, actually, I think it's reasonably intelligent. So, it's gonna look to Barnes and it'll say, "Okay, well, destroy the nubbins." And it goes directly after me. I can't control Fire Dog, but it's gonna make an attack on this boy over here. This nubbin closest.
Okay, cool.
Actually, it can make ranged attacks rather, so it might actually go for a nubbin at the back. We'll go for this nubbin. Okay. That is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Sorry, I'm just giving you control by which. Who even are you on this? Human, probably skin. Oh, skin disease, right? That's who you are. You changed your Roll20 name.
Oh yeah, I need a new Roll20 name.
What was your attack? Sorry.
21 to hit.
21 hits. Yep.
Okie dokie. So that's going to be 8 plus 9, 17 fire damage on the first hit. And
Okay.
the second attack is another 21 actually.
Yeah, absolutely. The fire kind of connects with it, and the second one beams in, and just there's again like a bit of another explosion of kind of gas and putrid smelling liquid flies everywhere, and it kind of sizzles back, and the nubbin kind of withers ever so slightly and pulls back into the wall.
Okay, it'll go for another ranged nubbin. So that's 3, 5 plus 9, 14 fire damage on this next one.
Okay, on this one here.
Whichever ranged nubbin be farthest.
Cool. All right. Say it's the end of Barnes's go.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to be like hanging out down here, kind of far.
Okay. Cool. Zug, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yeah. Not happily, but yes. I don't know why my thing's so laggy.
As he uses 2 more legendary actions to cast Frightening Gaze on the Zug.
I'm gonna use Indomitable because I just cannot roll decently, apparently. What
was your roll?
It was fucking 4.
Oh, no.
Let me find out where the hell Indomitable is so I can write it down. Okay, let's try again. Why my Chrome is so weird. Let's see what else I have open. I literally just rolled a 4 2 times in a row. Alright, fine. 6. I can't do anything about it. Yeah.
Okay, you are frightened of
Woo.
Ghost. You could, you and
What does that
Hayden
mean?
both. It means you can't move towards him willingly, and all your attacks have disadvantage.
Oh, lovely.
Also, you and Hayden can repeat these saving throws at the end of your turn, or they last a minute.
Got it.
Roman, you're up. Oh, sorry, no, what I'm talking about. Zag, it's your turn. Sorry, if there's anything you'd like to do on your turn.
Well, I can't willingly move towards him, right?
Yeah.
How high are the nubbins? I don't know why we're calling it that, but yeah.
They're like 5 foot off the ground. They're like shoulder height, slightly lower than most people. I see on all of you, they're probably like mid chest, stomach height. Oh, hey Bucky.
I guess I can head towards a nubbin then, right?
Lucky boy. You can't. So you can't willingly
Move towards him, right?
Yeah.
But could I head towards this? I mean, that's kind of strafing around him. Like, it's not technically towards him. Like, if I was to head in that direction, it wouldn't be towards Ghost.
I mean, I can argue you can go this way. Yeah, that's fine.
Alongside. I feel like this is the only one. You know, if I hug the wall, you know.
That's okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I want to go that way and sorry, is trying to get out frightened like a bonus thing, or is it an action?
No, it's just a roll you can repeat at the end of your turn.
Okay, cool. Alright, in that case, I want to attack the Nubin.
Nubin, go ahead.
The Nubin.
You can attack roll.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I should just like attack roll in advance. Maybe I just need to restart Chrome or something. Okay, that was a... I rolled a 4 again, that's quite cool. I just seem to be only able to roll 4s. That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits the nubbin.
Okay, cool. Should I say how much damage, or...?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Is it immune to slashing or fire damage? Okay, alright, well... I can reroll that, because it's a 1 or a 2. Ha 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 ha, can't get me like that. Alright, got the dice roller open. D8. And I just rolled a 2 twice in a row. Alright, whatever. It really do be like that sometimes.
It really do be like that. The night of bad rolls, let's go.
4, 4, 4, 2, 2. Oh, and also my initiative was a 2 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 4 on the D8, so that's 14. And then we'll find out what D4 is in a second, and then I guess I can attack 3 times on the nubbin.
You're just right in one, don't worry.
Okay, alright, cool. Well, I mean, it's probably like...
Yeah, absolutely. So as you kind of smash through it, again, kind of the liquid gets all over you, it smells vile. You sneeze a little bit and push it off, and it's destroyed.
Cool. Can I do my wisdom saving throw?
Yes, absolutely. Roman, you're up next.
I'll tell you what it is when it loads.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna restart my Chrome as well while I'm at it.
Roman?
Cool.
I rolled 4 again!
You alright?
You sure it's not the same roll each time?
No! I mean, it could be bugged. I don't think it is. I mean, it can happen.
You need your birthday natural 20 immediately.
No, I mean, true, but...
Okay.
That's a bruh. That's a bruh if I've ever seen one before.
Bruh moment. Gosh, where do we go from here? For my bonus action, I would like to swap places with my Echo, so I appear next to Rasha. And I guess, like, fuck. I'll try and cast Dispel Magic on him.
Okay. Go for it.
I cast Dispel Magic.
You need to roll, sorry.
I need to roll, okay. So if I cast it at 3rd level, for each, the DC is the spell, okay. How the fuck do I roll this, Jamie? It doesn't tell me what
it's
to
a
roll.
D20 plus your spellcasting modifier, so +6 in your case.
Okay, alright. So 17 plus 6, 23.
Okay. Rasha was paralyzed, but you see kind of the limbs loosen, the eyes roll back. Sorry, the eyes kind of roll the thing and then focus a little bit, and Rasha is still floating, but seems to be able to move arms and legs.
Do I need my other character sheet, Jamie?
Nice. I have it.
No!
I have it, it's fine.
Yeah, Roman's like,
You?
Russia, is that you? Are you here with us?
That's like a
will-
seance thing.
I will roll.
Are you here with us?
Russia, are you with us?
Yes. Russia.
No.
Rasha like locks eyes with you, and I will roll Rasha's initiative to see what it.
Oh fucking hell!
Ah!
I mean,
Oh my
I just asked
God.
if I need my character sheet, and the answer was no.
Initiative +0. Okay, Rasha's initiative is 3.
I don't like this,
Ah,
guys.
typical
What does
Russia.
this mean? I hope it means that Jamie's taken pity on us and has given us a cleric.
We finally have a
Because-
healer again. Because we're gonna need it.
Okay. Roman, anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Oh, buddy boy. I've used my action and bonus action, so probably not. I'm not gonna action surge just yet. I don't think we need it yet.
Okay, Ghost is gonna look around. Look around. I did tell you the deal. And utter a single word of power. Roman, you feel your energy and life force get sucked from your body. As Roman...
Wait.
Yep.
Wait. Let me
Yep.
let me get my measuring stick out.
How far away are you? 45 feet.
Is it 60 feet?
It's
or is
60
it
feet from the
30?
person casting it.
I have to be within 30 feet. Never mind, continue.
No.
Roman, as you fall to the ground, dead. You feel your soul get trapped again inside that space, that grey miasma of fog around you. As Power Word Kill is cast, and Roman falls dead on the floor.
What?
Excuse me?
And then there wasn't even any roll or counterplay?
There is no power to play to Power Word Kill.
I'm guessing you can't.
Counterspell?
You can counterspell it.
Well, where's Ascor's counterspell?
Our score is not even in line of sight.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, the round's reset.
Yeah, it has reset.
I'm top of the round, so I will try. That doesn't mean I'm going to succeed, but I'll try and use my last third level, my last third level spell slot. Okay,
Oh yeah,
my
because
last
you have your
counter spell.
reaction again, don't you?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm out
Of
of spells
course.
after this, so and it's a D20 plus 6.
Yeah. And the DC is 10 plus 9.
That's fine because I got a 22.
Oh!
Oh,
No, I might- no.
Fucked.
Now, do we all forget the new counterspell rules?
That you can counterspell a fucking counterspell on your own turn. That we argued for.
Okay.
Roll, Jamie! Do it!
At what level did you cast that counterspell?
3rd level.
Don't you dare take my grandpa away from me.
Doesn't even need to roll.
He doesn't even need a roll.
That's okay. I'm just gonna look and see.
I mean, it's what Ghost would do. So.
It is.
Yeah. Rasha, Roman, Aku, you see, as across from Rasha's body from you, Roman's eyes, you see a slight wisp of silver as something escapes and kind of traipses downwards toward his hand, and Roman just falls and his sword clatters to the side. Askel.
Before you go on, okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So, Rasha's armor had diamonds in it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Rasha's right next to me with his armor on, right?
Yep.
Okay, we get you.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Cool. Askel is up. Alright. Not to make you do this after that. But...
That's fine. That's fine. step up to the plate, as it were. Asko will peek around the corner and actually, oh gosh, because I don't have Askor's line of sight. Can you move Askor like his maximum movement, please?
Towards all of you.
Yeah.
Yep, it's about 10 feet behind Hayden.
Cool. And what's his line of sight? Like, which of the nubbins can he see?
I don't think he can see any of the. I'm gonna say he can make out this one here, probably, and this one. So he can make out this one and this one.
Okay. Magic missiles range is 120 feet, so I guess Askor's gonna go. And
You're cutting out a little bit.
Is Lauren freezing for anyone else?
Yeah.
Funny. And cast magic missile at a high level and target the two nubbins that he can see. So Oak has it up to Robustars. Cast magic missile as a 5th level spell. Okay. Magic missile at 5th level is 1d4 plus 1. And you get a new d4. So that's.
What level was he casting magic missile? Sorry.
5th level. Is that 5? Is that just 5d4 plus 1?
5d4 plus 5.
Oh, 5d4 plus 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
he has the Roman stars.
That's 10. So I guess plus 5. So
15.
15 split between them. So like, what is that? Like 6 on one, 7 on the other.
Yeah, both nubbins will just kind of explode as they darts like fly off from Askor's thing as he kind of like releases stars from them, and you see the stars go out and separate, almost like seeking missiles, puncturing each of them, and just let each of them go, just kind of falling down.
Now that's how you do a spell.
One nubbin remains.
His cloak just floating.
Okay. Ghost will raise his hand in the air. Very Enix, please don't copyright me, and do an Emic Selk finger click as each piece of armor that Rasha so kindly helped
Come on!
edit,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and edit and assist all of you on your travel here. A rune flashes on each of them. Zug's armor, Roman's gloves lying on the floor, Aku's spear, and I suppose with the two of you who I don't think you did anything for Hayden.
Wait, Rasha didn't do anything on.
No, I
Was it not on the spear? Was it just? It was
No.
it was the gauntlets and the armor, right?
No. Originally, he did work on the armor, but when we realized that it actually couldn't give me the stats I wanted, he didn't end up wearing it.
Okay, so it's only so it was definitely Ghosts. So it's definitely Roman's gauntlets. That doesn't matter too much at the moment. And Zug's armor. Zug, could
Did
you
I do
make?
Askor's shoes?
You did do Askor's shoes.
I did Askor's shoes.
Could Askor and Zug make wisdom saving throws for me?
Oh my god.
I swear to God, if you make me do another wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
I got a really healthy 10.
10. Okay.
Askor got
Yeah.
17.
17. They are both paralyzed.
I'm immune to paralysis.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, why? What?
he's a
Ring.
baller.
You gave me a ring called.
Ring of free movement.
Yeah, ring of free movement. I have ring of free action. I'm immune to
Okay,
paralysis.
you're
Hell
immune to
yeah.
paralysis. Askor,
So,
however,
like-
is not, and Askor is paralyzed.
Oh no.
It's fine, he's useless anyway.
I remember when I
Jokes.
did Askor's shoes, I was messaging Jamie like, "Yo, Jamie, another one done."
And so finger clap, and like Roman's body like shudders a little bit with energy as it flows through the lifeless body of Roman. Zug, you feel yourself kind of thing, but the ring kind of saps it, and you pull yourself through it. However, Askor kind of after floating the missiles and feeling, seeing it explode, just kind of freezes behind you, Hayden. Hayden, you're up.
Wait, sorry, what freezes behind me? Asgore does.
Asgore's just like
Okay,
paralyzed.
okay, that's fine. I thought you said something else. Cool. I'm gonna ready my bow and shoot the last nubbin using steady aim. Where is my thingy? Yeah, I can reach that 45 feet. That's no problem. Okay. Elven Court crossbow. 1, 2. Oh, that's a natty 20.
Okay, the nubbin just explodes violently, and now they're all gone. And after they're all gone, there's a slight shudder in the room. The light has decreased significantly, but both Vespin's bones drop to the ground, as does Russia.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Ghost is going to use a legendary action. Sorry, a lair action. Reaches out, and could Barnes make a Constitution saving throw?
Asgore might use counterspell.
He's not close enough.
What do you mean I'm not close enough?
20 what? You're muted.
Oh, it's a 20.
Okay.
Not
Fail.
natural.
As a crackling
Bitch,
chord
counterspell's
of,
got
like...
60-foot range.
Oh, please.
He's paralyzed, isn't he?
Oh, he's also paralyzed.
Oh,
A crackling...
never mind. Sorry, I said bitch.
But wait, hold on. Isn't he a psionic
Wow.
sorcerer? He can, like, cast loads of shit without moving or speaking.
If this is a spell, TBH.
No, it's lair actions.
Oh, never mind.
So a crackling cord of like negative energy flies out from Ghost and like slams around you, and you just feel it kind of twisting ever so slightly on you, and you just hear him say, "Welcome to the family."
Who does he do this to?
Barnes.
Is that my second character that's been stolen by ghosts?
Yep.
Another successful heist.
His heart was stolen.
Hayden, if you want to repeat your wisdom saving throw for fear,
yeah.
Aku, you're up.
I don't know what to say, Clue. This is all
I'm
so
still
seeming
scared.
so personal.
I'm feeling very attacked right now.
Does the DC change ever
No.
for fear? Okay.
May I suggest you will get closer to Aku?
Yeah. I would love to, except I'm feared, so I can't.
Yeah, true.
Right. Can Aku sort of dig his nails into one of Russia's armor pieces and wrench out a diamond? I mean, I feel like, given that he's watched Russia making armor, given that it's also decorative, given that he's probably been bashed around a bit and been traveling for a while, you know, the adhesive would have sort of worn off a fair amount, like I would
He
imagine.
didn't set them with epoxy, it's fine. They're just little filigree nubbins.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's no epoxy.
yeah, really? They're not like melded in there at all, or?
Aku's pretty
mean-
strong.
I know they'll be physically restrained because you can't make edits to anything more than 100 gold, right?
I will
directly,
say make a investigation check on Russia's armor / body /
Well, I don't actually need to do this because technically, according to my character sheet, I have a diamond in my bag.
I will let you roll, and if you roll well enough, you'll find one on Russia, and if you roll poorly, you'll just give up and say fuck this and use the one in your bag.
Does the diamond have to be like used in a specific way, or could he just be touching it because he's in touching distance of both bodies?
I think you need to be able to like hold the diamond above the body
Okay.
and channel the power through it.
That's fair.
What am I rolling? Sorry, DM.
Investigation.
Okay, 14.
14. Yeah, fuck it, that's high enough. I'll say that kind of you don't manage to pull anything off the armor, but you remember that Rasha had some on him, either in his bags or kind of in his bag of holding, and you quickly like rustle through and quickly drag your hand and pull it out. You're holding one of the diamonds that Rasha had.
Okay. Aku, is that my action or my bonus action?
Oh, I'd say your bonus action.
Yeah. Aku's gonna use his action to. I mean, he's looking pretty shell shocked that Roman just dropped dead next to him. He's sort of shakily taking his diamond over towards Roman. Having said that, yeah, with his movement, he's probably gonna be sort of trying to stand. If I move my character, sort of a bit more in front of both Rasha and Roman. Or rather between them and Ghost, and start casting Revivify.
Okay. As you kind of kneel down, put your hand out to. I did counterspell, didn't I? I can't counterspell this. Oh no, my DM planned the counterspell failed. As you kind of channel in Roman again, you're standing in that kind of very misty, fog-filled room, and again you feel yourself wrenched back in, and kind of that floatlessness associated with having a body is immediately replaced by like a gasp of air, and you feel the pain, the dark, just life feels like thrust back in, but you have just had your soul like stretched and pushed, and you are alive. Your eyes snap open, you look around, you see Rasha lying beside you, Aku kneeling over you with like shards of diamond kind of shattered around your chest. You look up and you see Ghost kind of again looking down at you.
Bastard.
Alright, Aku, is anything else that you do with your turn?
No. I mean, I suppose he's gonna sort of look down at Roman, and Roman will hear, mind yourself, take it easy. Does he look like, I mean, what's the, if someone's power word killed, do they come back in full HP, or do they come back on 1 HP?
1
Okay,
HP.
Cool, gotcha.
That's what Revivify does, yeah. Barnes.
Do I have control of my character?
Barnes? Yeah.
You said welcome to the family.
Yeah. You have control of your character.
What? Does he feel any different?
Yeah, there just seems to be a cord of energy connecting you to Ghost.
Okay. Like visible?
Yep.
Like just there?
Yeah, it's just there.
And all the nubbins are destroyed?
Yeah. The result of destroying the nubbins was that Rasha and Vespin's bodies both like collapsed to the floor.
So it's just us versus Ghost?
I mean,
Oh man, the fuck do I even do? Okay. He is gonna cast Fairy Fire on Ghost. He's gonna clap his hands together and the air is gonna shimmer. And I'm gonna need, it's like kind of red little fireflies that fill the space. So I'm gonna need a dex save from him.
dex save from. I'm gonna remove dynamic lighting because it's messing with stuff.
I'm gonna, like down here, so not catching any of the friends.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I lied. I lied. I'm not gonna do that. Oh god, I can't attack stuff. I'm gonna inspire Roman with my bonus action, and I'm not gonna use any concentration spells. I'm gonna hold Eldritch Blast if Ghost starts like attacking like laying damage on people. Oh no, I think he would just hit Ghost. Okay, sorry. I'm torn between harming my old character and like doing what Barnes would do. He would just shoot Ghost. Okay, I'm just gonna okay, right. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him twice. Okay. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
The next one is not gonna hit. Well, 5 plus 15. That doesn't hit, right? And then the third one is 24.
Okay, so the middle one hits.
The 15 hits?
Yeah, the other two don't.
Oh. Wait, what? Nani? Oh.
So as your 3 rods go off from you, the 2 that look like they're destined to hit, you notice that Roman, you see it, the kind of ripple, the shifting energy around Ghost almost causes it to distort, and you see one reality where like both of these bolts hit, but they both just get redirected split second last and slam into the floor. However, the central bolt does hit.
Okay, that's 15 points of damage, and Barnes looks at it really quizzically and just says, "What the ever-loving fuck?"
And as the bolt hits Ghost, you see him strike it in the chest, and it just seems to disintegrate off him.
What the fucking fuck? Alright. And yeah, I guess as he inspires Roman, he'll be like, "Well, go on, this was your plan, you do something."
It's your dog's turn.
My dog?
Your imp. Pebbles!
My devil? Oh no, he's a big boy. He's not a
okay.
wee devil, he's a big devil. He's got a brain and stuff. He's got like 60 HP. He's a big boy.
Okay, yikes. Big boy's turn.
Yeah, he's gonna hurl some fire at Ghost.
What's the creature's like actual name so I can look at stat block?
So the spell is Summon Fiend. Fiendish Spirit is the stat block.
Cool, thank you.
And it is devil form.
Okay.
Okay, so that is I don't think I want this, do I? A 23 to hit?
Okay, what level are you casting this at?
This is just his basic attack, his like ranged spell attack.
Okay.
And...
So you cast this at 6th level, right?
Yes, it's a 6th level spell.
Okay.
From the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 23 and a 25 to hit.
23 and 25, neither hit. Again, as that kind of reality warping effect happens, these should hit straight into the floor.
Kind of like turns around and growls quizzically at Barnes, who just sort of shrugs back at his devil, like, "I don't know." And yeah, that's my turn, I guess.
Okay, Zug.
Am I still terrified?
Yes, you are. You can repeat the saving throw at the end.
At the end? Oh god.
Your
So I
turn.
can't actually move towards him. I kind of like.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if I can't move towards him, I might as well just try and break out the terrify, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I hate that you keep making me do this. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I rolled well for once. It's 20? Including modifier?
20 does not succeed.
What? Bruh. At what point do we think that maybe, like, running from this is a good idea?
Y'all feeling a bit outclassed, huh?
Tad.
Rasha's turn. Rasha gets up, looks stony-faced. No pun intended.
How
He's
dare
not
you?
paralyzed, is he?
Not paralyzed anymore, no. Gets up and just walks over and stands next to Ghost.
Excuse me?
Fuck, man.
Glad you got that diamond while you could, Aku.
Roman.
I have no fucking idea what to do, and I have no fucking idea what's going on. I would like to spend this turn, I guess, I should probably use, I can't use, can I use Second Wind, or can I only use that on it? Oh, it's a bonus action, okay. I've literally been thinking non-stop about what to do when my turn came around, and I still don't know what to do. What are Vespin's bones doing?
Just lying on the ground. So it's clattered there and are just laying there.
What's the max size you can wrist pocket something? Could you theoretically wrist pocket a bag of human skeleton?
The object which only can be holding can weigh no more than 5 pounds.
Does a human skeleton weigh more than 5 pounds?
Yes, it weighs more than 5 pounds.
heavy are your bones?
He might have been. I mean, he was an archmage. He might have been like super frail and like brittle bones. He had osteoporosis.
He
Clearly.
had osteoporosis, a calcium deficiency.
His bones were light as a bird's. Okay, that's fair enough. I got
Hollow bones, how I used to fly.
His bones were literally made of paper. That's why he died so easily.
Right.
With that said, then that's not gonna work. See, it's so easy to play Ghost because all he ever does is escalate. But like Roman, when he's in his right mind, is a de-escalator. So this is hard. And I don't really have many spells left. And Rash has just gotten up and walked next to Ghost, like, why did Ghost even pretend to have him fucking floating around being paralyzed? Like, what was the whole point of that?
Classic misdirection.
Classic. Ghost such a bitch. Okay, I literally have no third level spell slots left. Darkness. Like, are we at that point where I just cast darkness on Ghost so he can't see us and do anything? Like, can I use my turn to like make either Arcana or Intelligence?
You can make an Arcana check.
Yeah, to see what the fuck has happened since. Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
23. What are you trying to work out exactly?
Okay, so we've obviously like severed some tie between the Far Realm and the tree, which is like, but having seen what happened to Ghost when Barnes attacked him, we know that he's still like fucking around with like realm space and things like that. And Roman's trying to work out if these things weren't conduits like to that, but it did change something, but it didn't change everything. Like, what the fuck should I look for next? Given his expertise as a firearm expat, I guess. Let's say. That was a lot of words for it. Tell me what the fuck is going on, Jamie.
He's typing.
I am typing.
I hate
Apologies.
Jamie typing.
It's normally very sneaky.
Portends snakery.
So one of my original plans was, if Rasha was in his right mind, would be to just like dimension door him the fuck out of the situation and then see if that removed one of like the things that is powering like this transformation. But Rasha's just up there living his best life, apparently doing his own thing, and we can't touch him. We've never tried to cut Ghost's finger off, have we?
No, we haven't.
Not that he's got many of those left to cut off. But...
Not that we can even hit him, to be honest.
Well, that's it. Like, if I thought we could hit him, maybe I could try and chop his hand off. Because, like, Rasha could deal with the pain of having a hand chopped off. If it severed the bond, then it wouldn't be a problem because it wouldn't hurt.
But I think it's a spiritual soul thing. I think Rasha would have emphasized that it's beyond fingers and, like, more of a...
But, like, so Rasha created this ring, right? This spell, right? And when we realized that Ghost was bad, like, he must know everything about the spell, right? Like, he must have told everyone about the spell.
Yeah,
Was there just
yeah.
No way of dispelling it.
I remember him saying it's gone beyond the original spell. It's something that Ghost has, like, stolen
Yeah.
and turned
So-
into...
Aaron just made me think. Do you guys know Bella Porch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she has a song called "Build a Bitch."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Build a
Yeah.
ledge.
How
Are
did
you
I remind you
suggesting we
of that?
res Vespin?
I mean,
Oh.
why the fuck not?
We can't do it with Revivify, bro. We need like resurrection from a powerful cleric or,
He's
or
a
paladin.
skeleton.
But we don't know what happens if you.
Excuse you. we need resurrection from a powerful. Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't the one that got my character fucking engaged to the big bad evil.
Look, babe, your third level spells ain't gonna hack it.
Love ain't gonna cut it here.
Build a bitch, more like Barnes the fucking bitch.
Hey, that was me. That was Clued. Clued is a bitch, not a character.
Okay. Well, we need to reunite the skull of Vespin Chloras with its body anyway to destroy it
fucking
and then
hell.
fight it. So, what like? I don't know if Roman
Build
would.
a lich.
They say
Build
Build
a
a
lich.
lich.
Fucking build a bear
Guys.
workshop over here.
Like,
What t-shirt are we gonna give him? Like,
I don't. The thing is, like that's my intense desire as a player to see this happen. I don't know if Roman would necessarily think that's a good idea, but in the balance of good things, good and evil, if that can destroy the wand and also potentially aid us in separating whatever happens here, also potentially give Barnes his undying wish of spitting. Excuse me, I'm talking. Of spitting on Vespin Chloras' face, and then would it be easier to kill a lich?
yeah, dude, we can take a lich.
Yeah, but who's saying that a lich would actually help us and not just join Ghost's side to fuck us
Well,
up even
Vespin
more?
sounds like a nerd, right? I
Well-
bet we could be like Vespin.
The evil angel helped us.
Right. Everyone hates Ghost.
But also, if Vespin Chloras sees Barnes, he might be like, fuck you in particular, and try and kill him.
Maybe. But as a player, I'm desperate for this. I'm so all in on build a lich that it's unreal.
Let's
I
build
actually
a
can't
lich.
tell you how much I want to build a lich.
I know this is my turn. I'm so sorry. I have no idea. Well, I guess that was my turn. Maybe doing that check and trying to figure out. Maybe you can shout to Hayden. I don't know. This is too hard.
What does he shout to me? Sorry.
He just died, and he's very old. Be nice.
Where are my dentures?
We've all lost it, guys. We're so fucked. Like, we've had tense combat, but we've never had like impossible
Here,
combat.
guys,
We've had, like,
I've worked
6
it out.
months to
As
build
long
up to
as
this moment.
as long as we never commit to a decision, combat will never end, and therefore Jamie can never TPK us.
Right.
That doesn't sound like it adds
We
up.
just
We're
stall
not gonna get
forever.
TPK'd because we're gonna reunite with our best friend Vespin Chloras, who called the calamity and summoned all the evil gods into the world.
Yeah,
Well, he
he's-
might regret it now. You never
Yeah,
know.
he feels pretty bad about it, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
he sounded
when
pretty
giving him a-
sad in the
We're
one.
giving him a chance to redeem himself.
you
Yeah.
put it-
Oh, that's
when-
true.
Yeah,
Vespin.
when you put it like that, I don't necessarily have the highest hopes that Vespin Chloras has turned it around. But then
Redeem
again,
yourself,
maybe
Vespin.
maybe being stuck with all of those souls in the Wand of Orcus has made him think, nah, fuck this, and like
Right.
we should definitely keep the Divine Gate closed.
Right.
Jamie's had enough of this conversation.
Let's fucking go,
So fucking
boys.
sick.
Let's fucking go. Build a lich.
We just do nothing but leave chaos and destruction in our wake. You guys realize that, right? Like everywhere we go, we fuck it up and make it worse. We've never left somewhere better than
Then now we
have
found
arrived.
it.
We are
Yeah.
the
We're like
opposite of the Mighty Nine.
antithesis of the Mighty Nine, yeah.
So let's add fuel to the fire.
Okay, Roman, on your turn, what would you like to do?
Roman takes his sword and stabs himself in the stomach.
Right, 1 HP on the
Commits seppuku. Because he just sees no. Oh, actually, maybe I can do something. Maybe. See, all my 4th level spells are mega, but I only get 1, so it's like,
Not to hurry.
Oh, I cast Dispel Magic on Ascor.
Okay. Do you need to touch that?
No, it's 120 feet, and
Yeah, Ascor's paralysis goes. Ascor is unparalyzed.
and that's my turn.
No one has tried to hit Ghost, Aaron. With anything other than a magical attack.
I mean, previously.
Well, I'm terrified, so I can't do anything.
Yeah. Ghost is gonna sigh. Can we just end the charade and you can make your choice? So which is it? Aku, Rasha, or Lanharath? He's gonna hold his action. Ascor.
Ascor. Fuck. How did Ghost take over Russia when Russia has such high wisdom? That's so insane.
Who knows?
Oh, could Ascor possibly reach out with his mind to Rasha and be like, knock on the door, like, hello? Is anybody in there? Right. Rasha, you have to come back to us.
That's such a good.
In there, can you hear me?
It's like he's in the room.
Ascor, is that you? What's going on? It's dark in here.
What do you mean it's dark in here? There's lights everywhere.
All I can hear is your voices. I've heard everything. What's happening?
I don't know, but he's got you under some kind of spell. You've got to break out.
Something about a choice in Aku's people?
That doesn't matter. I don't care about that. But you need to come back because everybody's dying and they're making such a mess.
Oh, that sounds bad.
You don't say.
Guys, you know how we really wanted that Hot Springs episode where we all roleplayed as someone else's character? I think it's happening now.
I was going to say 2 characters are talking right now and neither of them belong to their creators. But it's also perfectly in character.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Rasha!
Rasha! And I don't know what to do. You like this is such bullshit. I don't like it. I'll hold a spell.
Dumb spell. Okay, choose one because you lose it when it doesn't happen.
Oh, I choose.
Oh,
Next,
you broke up, Lauren?
Oh, I'm.
Well, your line's so bad, dude.
Will you come back to me?
Okay, come back, Hayden.
Okay, sorry. Right. So, with all of the orbs in the room destroyed, oh man, this could be a really bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. Hayden draws. Hayden kind of like hooks his crossbow onto his belt and pulls the oath bow off of his back, and he'll knock an arrow in it and slip into Elvish and say swift defeat to my enemies, and he's going to drop back and aim at Ghost and using the command phrase, he's gonna say, "Swift death to those who have wronged me," and he's going to loose a attack at Ghost after declaring him his sworn enemy.
Okay, go for it.
Cool. Just as a reminder, because it's been a while since I've used the Oathbow, the target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy until it dies, or until dawn 7 days later. You can have only one sworn enemy at a time. When your sworn enemy dies, you can choose the next one after the next dawn. When you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll. In addition, your target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover, and you suffer no disadvantage due to long range. If the attack hits, your sworn enemy takes an extra 3d6 piercing damage. But while your sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attack rolls with all other weapons, so this could be a week of really bad attacks for me. Anyway, let's roll this. So because I have disadvantage from fear, but advantage from the bow, it cancels out to the normal attack. And I am... does swapping weapons count as an action or bonus action?
Bonus action.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just doing a regular roll with this. Because... Does Rasha count as an ally within 5 feet? Can I get sneak attack? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right, let's shoot this beach. Does a 20 hit? Ghost?
A 20 does hit.
Okay.
So, for those of you who haven't quite worked out what's going on, you need to hit under Ghost's. Thank you. You need to hit under Ghost's armor score to hit currently.
Huh?
So that's the reason a natural 20 didn't hit, but a 15 did.
We have to hit under his AC.
Under the AC currently.
Is this some sort of like weird like 3E rules or something?
No, it's because Ghost is bending reality around him, and if you're going to hit him, he's changing it so it didn't.
Oh.
So you need...
Okay, interesting.
I did not catch that earlier at all.
Okay, that's fine.
Dude, if I had sneak attack, this attack would have done 51 points of damage. But okay. I don't have sneak attack, so I only do 22 points of damage.
Okay, 22. You see 22, and I'm going to read the thing about what does this do. Oh yeah, sorry. Barnes, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh motherfucker! You've not. 6.
You take 11 points of damage.
Oh, bro.
As you see it like slam into a Ghost, this is the first time someone's actually hit him or done damage, and it kind of pierces through, and you see him kind of smile as it kind of lands, and obviously you can see him wince a little bit as the blood starts running down, but you see in the same spot on both Rasha and Barnes, blood starts trickling down.
When he kind of, I guess, does Barnes kind of react like grunt or anything when he gets hit?
Probably hear a loud expletive.
Hayden will kind of jolt and like look to the side and see Barnes, and he'll go, "Oh fuck," and that'll be the end of his turn.
Yeah, fuck's right.
Luckily, at initiative count 20, that negative energy recedes back to Ghost. Aku, you're up. I'm still listening. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom.
He's going pee, you guys. Oh
yes.
no! Turn off your other camera.
I was just checking something. I'm not gonna hit my phone. I'm not gonna take my phone into the bathroom.
That was not coming to the toilet with you, was it?
No, I was gonna check something, and then I was like, oh no, wait, my phone's on the camera. Still. I hate you all.
You've seen I'm Not a Cat, Your Honor. Now you've seen DM in the bathroom on D&D stream.
Sai, Aku, you're up. I will still be listening.
Like, listen to us on the toilet, Jamie.
Like, I've got like an emergency button set up in case like we get like a bad raid, but I don't have an emergency button set up for in case our DM goes to the toilet on stream.
Oh god.
Well, thankfully no one else can see that camera.
Right.
No, but we
can.
Yeah, well, that's a problem, obviously, but at least we won't get banned off Twitch.
It's okay, I've got admin rights in the Discord. I could just disconnect the camera and... Be fine.
Yeah, Jamie's like, I don't take my phone to the bathroom. Bro, I don't remember a time since I got a smartphone like I haven't taken my phone to the
Right.
bathroom.
Like,
Yeah,
so
so,
what do you
like,
do when you're pooping? Like, come on.
so Jamie don't sound so surprised, like you're better than us.
He is better than us.
Do you think he
Yeah.
poops, guys? Really?
Only by virtue of his birth, Esky. It means nothing.
Excuse me.
Just one raw while pooping.
Aw.
Raw.
Some are born to the raw, some achieve rawness, some are rawness thrust upon them.
One does not poop.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Right,
God.
turn order.
It's Aku.
It's Aku's
He's
turn.
muted currently.
Sorry.
Same, TBH.
Is Aku there?
Oh, build a lich, boys. It's the only way.
Aku is going to turn to Ghost and say to him, "Your offer is meaningless. Look at him, look at Rasha. We want Rasha back, not a puppet
You can have
of
him back.
yours." Like, Aku is just like, almost laughs in disbelief. He's like, and how do we know that? How do we know you're going to keep your promise? Release
Did
him
I
from the
ever-
bond.
Actually lie to you?
Yes. Yes, you have.
I guess I have, yes.
Release him
Bonding.
from the bond and
Do the thing, and then you'll do what?
if he's sound of mind, I'll give you Landrath. Sound of mind and body.
You hear that, brother? Ghost smiles. And you see him look at his hand, look at a ring. You can see him pull it off. Say that's the end of your turn, Aku. Barnes.
Oh. Do you know, I feel like I have no agency here. He's gonna run over, I guess, or as close as he can to Vespin. He's not gonna get very close. But yeah, as close as he can to the pile of bones. Action though, he's just gonna hit Roman up with a healing word. 4th level, that's bonus action actually. So that's gonna be, oh, I rolled a whole bunch of ones. 11 points of healing from that 4th level spell right there. And I think on my action, he's just gonna turn to his devil and be like, oh, pretend to defend me from anything.
Okay.
And
he's
yeah,
gonna stand in front of you menacingly.
Yeah.
Zug.
And like action, sorry, I just want to hold Eldritch Blast for anything that attacks me.
Yep.
I rolled really high, but it didn't get me up right.
You're
No.
cutting out Esky.
Am I still here?
Yeah,
Yes, you're
yeah,
still
there
here.
you go.
That's better.
Yeah, so I rolled really high, but it didn't get me out of frightened.
Nope.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Do I have to roll nat 20 to be useful in this fight? That's horrible.
Or get near Aku, or get inspired.
I mean, I can't. Wait, can I? I can't get near Aki because that would involve walking closer to Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my problem too.
Frighten is often meaningless. This fight, not meaningless. I think just virtue of standing near Aku, you act like if Aku were to go near. I'm saying, I think by virtue of standing near Aku, you can't be frightened.
Okay.
as an FYI. For how to maybe handle some stuff in this fight.
How can I get to Aki without going through Ghost? Oh, okay. If I walk this direction
Yes, that's fine.
and then this direction, does that
No.
technically count as?
Well, like,
Well,
well, basically,
I'm not
if-
walking.
you're currently 20 feet away from Ghost. If at any point you are 20 closer, so you could walk like over here.
Okay, I want to walk this way, like, which is obviously still 20 feet, and then up this way, like here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like that's 15. So if I use my action to dash, right?
Yeah,
Can I make that distance?
to there. Yep, that's fine.
To here, yeah. Okay, so I want to
That's
be. Am I? How close am I to Aku in distance now?
You're like 10
So
feet.
Pally boy.
10
Okay.
feet.
All right.
It's
Cool.
10 feet, so you're no longer frightened, I think.
Recovered from fright.
Is it only? Am I still like? Is it like a permanent recovery, or is it like only while I'm close?
No, the condition's gone.
Ah.
Assuming, yeah, it's worded like that, but you just can't be frightened within 10 feet of Akko, so.
Yep.
Because he's so
Okay.
strong, he's gonna protect us all.
Cool.
His pecs inspire me.
Fuck's sake.
Russia is
Oh boy.
going to blink
You miss it.
and look around. What?
Why didn't I think of this earlier?
And is going to. You see a spiritual scythe appear. Cast. What's the highest level cast?
6, but he'd probably not use a 6 because that's
No, that's fine. Spiritual weapon. 3rd level?
fifth. Well, yeah, I'd use it at 5th probably,
5th level.
or 4th. Yeah, whichever one is. I think it's 4th for the bonus damage.
Okay, spiritual weapon. I'll cast spiritual weapon, and the weapon will scythe into Ghost. However, the attack kind of again bounces off him. As I will say, in theory, you may well have your cleric back.
Oh shit!
Now you gotta play 2 characters, Clued.
No, it's okay. I'll blame Russia. Roman.
Yeah, after seeing what I guess like from the outside
Oh.
seems like Aku about to do a deal with Ghost and give him what he wants. I need to just quickly roll a flip a coin.
I didn't realize the ring also makes me immune to magical restraint. I don't know what that would have done for the alchemy jug, but I didn't realize I didn't read it correctly.
Okay. So Roman and his Echo will launch themselves simultaneously at Ghost. I will make 2 attacks at Ghost. So the first one is 26, so that probably doesn't hit, right?
Doesn't hit.
Second one. Oh, for fuck's sake, is it 28?
It doesn't hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use action surge.
Okay.
Attack him again.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck's sake. 23.
You're looking for under 23.
And that one is a 16. So I got
16
a
does
23
hit.
and a 16.
16 does hit.
Okay, cool. So I'll roll damage then for that one.
Yep.
So that's 14 damage. Does the blade do anything like the nature
Yeah,
of it?
Roman hitting him seems to have a slightly different effect to the arrow. When you cut away, there are purple strands being pulled out of him by your blade. It's not just like blood and sinew. you are pulling essence off him.
Cool. I would also like to use my bonus. Oh wait, hold on. Is action surge isn't bonus action, is it? It's just action surge. Yeah, you can take one
yeah.
additional action.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I would also like to unleash incarnation as well. Which I can make one additional melee attack from my echo's position.
Yeah, go for it.
$17.
17 hits.
Ooh, baby, 17 damage.
17,
Roman
yeah.
just leaps up and he just goes at him in just an absolute flurry of, like, I've had it fucking enough. I've had it up to here. Like, it was a 50-50 as to whether he was going to go for Aku or Ghost. By the way.
Whatever flicker of life was returned to Roman, you're making full advantage of it. As like, where the last messages, you humanly quickly begin spinning around, and even though you see some of your strikes being deflected at the last moment, or like reality moving it and your hand like twisting in ways it shouldn't be able to, some of your strikes clearly are landing home, and blood splatters along the wall or on the floor. And again, as your blade pulls back, all of you can see this kind of weird purple essence being tripped around the blade.
That's my turn.
Cool. Ghost turn. Ghost is going to. You see him pull out a sword and is going to strike Roman with it.
You can certainly try.
So wait, when Roman attacked Ghost, did Rasha or Barnes take any damage?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. No, not this time.
Oh.
Well, that's not going to hit, is it? So how many melee attacks? Is that 20 to hit?
Use shield.
Okay, cool. As he kind of pulls out the sword and like brings it slamming down, you just you kind of hold your magic there and it doesn't pull through. Okay, that's fine. He only gets one melee attack.
Roman's just gonna look at him smugly and just be like, "No, you were never very active, were you, brother?"
I think on that taunt, legendary actions. Gonna reach out and cast Chill Touch. Actually, no, he can't do it at the end of his turn. It's the end of someone else's turn. Ascor.
It's Ascor's turn. Now, I've noticed something very Ascor, but is also very funny, that Ascor does not have haste, which is kind of like makes sense for Ascor, but is also kind of annoying. Ascor probably just doesn't have a fucking clue what's going on at the moment, does he? So I imagine he'd maybe just see people starting to attack Ghost and be like, I can do that too. And oh, I'm so glad that my amazing words were able to wake you up, Rasha. I'm glad to have you back with us. I knew I could talk some sense into you. But I guess what's a spell that doesn't affect everyone around you? I'm sorry, I'm so terrible at this.
No, that's okay. Who we lose? Oh, Lauren.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we lost Lauren.
Couldn't live with the shame.
Oh, she coming back.
Well, escape.
Okay. If it wasn't obvious.
Woman, come back.
Well, when?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, Discord
We
crashed.
forgive you.
It's okay. We still love you.
Why did someone
True.
say something savage when I left?
No, we were just sad that you left.
Oh no, Discord crashed. So sorry about that. I don't know.
There you go. You're back.
Oh no, my video is like
Low quality.
yeah. Why is that? It's just gone super low quality, hasn't it?
It'll catch up.
Oh, there we are.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Well, let's do some. Well, why don't we use the Wand of Hold Person? Let's try that. Why not? Why the fuck not?
Okay.
It's a
What-
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Always confuses me when monsters are wise. Surely they're not. 23.
Obviously, that saves.
Yeah.
Worth a shot. That's all that, yeah.
Okay. That's end of. Let's go. Hayden.
Cool. So I've been looking up some rules around Echo Knights. So I'm just gonna quickly ping you these
So
things.
Roman's in. Thing
People
anyway,
are in
so-
range and Rasher as
Yeah.
well, if he's now an ally.
Oh
yeah.
no, so it's not about sneak attack, it's about can I shoot an arrow through an echo? Because he's kind of in the way.
It'll disperse. It'll
Yeah,
like,
it's got 1
yeah.
HP.
They'll just hit the echo, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's fine. We've generally been fine about you hitting people like this before.
Oh, okay, cool. So I can still
I mean, it
hit.
doesn't benefit from cover either, so.
That's true. Okay, then after seeing Roman go absolutely savage on Ghost and both Rasha and Barnes were okay, Hayden's gonna assume that removing the ring actually did work, and he's going to knock another arrow in his bow and fire it at Ghost. For a sneak attack, because I've got allies within 5 feet now, so time to get fucked. Right. So that would be if I have disadvantage because I'm feared, but advantage because of the oath bow, and then would I get advantage because I'm sneak attacking?
No, you don't have advantage just because you're sneak attacking.
Okay, so it's just a normal roll.
And the rules of things, it's kind of a bit weird, but you could have 500 reasons why you have advantage, and if you have 1 reason for disadvantage, it's a straight roll, and vice versa.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, does a 23 hit?
No.
No. Okay, that's the end of my turn then.
That's the end of your turn. Aku.
So essentially, Ghost has just taken the ring off, and we've just seen people hit him, and it's not affected Rasha. And Rasha
Yeah.
has tried to attack Ghost.
Yep.
And where is the ring now?
Ghost is holding it.
In which hand?
The right one.
Take it and get married to Rasha.
Okay, Aku is gonna say to Ghost, and how do we know if any of this is real, as he murmurs a vow of enmity and casts Channel Divinity with his bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're no longer feared, Hayden.
Yes.
and we can try and attack a specific point, but with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
So because of his vow of enmity, it'll be a straight roll.
Yes.
Okay. So he is going to try and cut off the hand that is holding the ring with his spear. That's an 18.
Well, 18 hits. It's lower.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Yep. Okay. Are you going to attack again?
Yep. 15.
15 hits.
Cool. 16 points of damage.
16. Okay. Limb, there appears to be a simple slashing enemy at random play. Blah, blah, blah. So the variant rule is slashing melee weapons that deal. Okay, how much damage did you do?
16 plus 9, so 25 points of damage.
Okay, not quite.
It's a shame.
25. As the hand, you kind of slash at the hand, you get it on the wrist each time, and you can see like a little bit of the sinews go. Agos kind of pulls it back and holds it, and you can see him kind of still holding onto the ring and pulling up the hand. However, each hit connected, each one did damage, and no damage was done to anybody else. 25. Cool. Okay, legendary action from Ghost. You kind of his hand up, 3 magic missiles fly into Roman. Roman is knocked unconscious, I presume.
Oh, I forgot Roman's low HP.
They hit no matter what, don't they?
Yeah.
How much for?
I mean, it will be. I'm just presuming you're on 1 HP, right?
No, I'm on 12.
Oh, 12. Okay, in which case I will roll.
I got a wee healing word from our lad.
Did not realize that's fair enough.
Our one
Imagine.
bard over here, who does in fact have some support skills.
So it's 3d4 plus 3.
Oh, I did the Revivify. That did my
So-
job, alright.
10 points.
Ah, get fucked.
Put you on 1. All right.
Lives another day.
I know. I got 12 hit points left, but
Okay.
can Roman just spit out at Ghost? Pathetic.
Nice.
I love it.
Blood coming between his teeth. Just.
Barnes, you're up.
We're just hitting Ghost now. Okay, he's gonna turn to his devil and be like, "Get me those bones and wait for my signal." As he orders his devil to go pick up the bits of Vespin.
Mhm.
He himself. Does Ghost look like he's even getting damaged by some of this? Like, does this look like it's bothering him at all?
Some of the physical stuff is like you can see like wounds on him. None of the magic you've casted on him seems to have any effect so far.
But does it feel like, given the level of magic he's been slinging out and what we've done to him, that it seems remotely winnable? I'll insight check it if I have to.
Yeah, make an insight check.
21.
21.
Why don't I have?
I'll message you.
This is wrong.
A message.
You could do a deafen.
No, it's fine.
We could, yeah.
That's not even the worst he can do, guys. Think really hard about what you're trying to achieve here. God. He's gonna... No, yeah, he's gonna drop another 11 temp HP on the party, and anyone that wants to move, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, you're the best.
So you're 11 temp HP.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And is the insight check his action?
if you're going to use a bonus action as well, no, you can use his action still. That's fine.
Okay, teleportation circle, Jamie. It's a minute
Yeah.
cast time, 10 rounds of combat. Do I need to continuously trace out the thing for 10 rounds, or can I do it interrupted?
I'll allow you to be interrupted because it's tracing a chalk circle on the ground. And I'll say once it's complete. It basically takes you a minute to draw the chalk circle, but you can draw like one rune, another rune, another rune.
Okay, he's just gonna mutter, I'm not dying for this.
Although I do have one question. Teleportation circle will only work as long as the teleportation circle it's linked to still exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Vance can try what he wants.
I've discussed this one with Jamie. I have a roulette guy.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Jesus.
Because
Okay.
that's like 10 rounds of effort to go through to... Yeah, that's rubble and dust.
Yeah, the thing is, offensive spells, no. Healing's not going to do much. It's, yeah, we'll just start prepping a getaway.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, on its turn, Devil Boy is going to flap on over and start gingerly picking up bits of Vespin.
Okay. As it picks up a bit of Vespin, could it make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh, Jesus. That's a 10.
Okay, it fails. It takes 37 points of necrotic damage.
You what, mate?
It what now?
It takes 37 points of necrotic damage.
Right.
As it kind of, you see its arm blacken immediately and kind of shred up as they, like, how much health does it have? Like 60, right?
40. It only has 40 in Devil form.
Okay, yeah. As it kind of almost all of its form kind of completely disintegrates, and you see it kind of holding and shaking as it touches this
Oh
bone.
my god.
Yeah, what? Drawing a circle, Barnes is just like, oh, typical fucking Vespin Chloras.
Okay. Using 2 legendary actions, Ghost is going to cast Mirror Image. Zug, you're up.
Does Ghost still have that thing where you have to roll below his AC to hit him?
Yeah.
Okay, well I guess I'll go for an attack action, but I'm going to use
Reckless.
I don't know, reckless. I'm gonna use if I can find it. Yeah, Great Weapon Master, where before. Let me see if this is a. Okay, so this is a new sentence, so it's not what. Before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll and add +10 to the attack's damage.
Yeah.
So I will try that
Yeah.
with the attack roll. We shall see.
What does Mirror Image do, by the way?
There are 4 duplicates of him. Basically, every time you hit him, there's actually a chance it hits one of those.
Oh, for
So
fuck's
that's 12.
12 hits. But I will roll a d20 to see if it hits one of the illusions. That's a 13. That sounds like it does. Yeah. So you kind of like you grin. It's the moment you've been waiting for. You slam down, and it just the illusion fades. And now there's only
How many does he have?
he has 3. He has 3 illusionary versions. You've destroyed 1. So there's 3 ghosts kind of laughing and grinning in
Oh,
front
I
of you.
see. Ah, you tricky fucker. Alright, attempt again. Once again, -5.
Yeah. Go
I
for it.
rolled a 12 again.
Okay. Wait, you rolled a 12 or you rolled a?
Sorry, 13. I was rolled a 13.
Wait, you rolled a
I rolled
13
5.
plus.
I rolled
Yeah, yeah.
5 plus 13
I remember-
-5.
Remember the opposite for you is true. So you'll crit on like a 1, 2, and a 3. By the way.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But as a,
No,
that-
1, 2, 3. It's just 1
Yeah,
and 2.
that's
I
fine.
think.
Let me.
Yeah.
So that's a 9, which is still higher. So you destroy another duplicate. You've only got 1 left.
And for the last hit, that is a 18.
18 hits as well. However, the final duplicate goes down.
No, sorry, I would like to action surge and attack again.
Have you already action surged?
I have not action surged yet.
You
I
use your
used
thing to dash.
Indomitable.
Yeah, no,
I
absolutely.
I used
you're correct.
Indomitable, and I moved using
No,
Barnes.
no, sorry,
'cause
you're
he's
correct.
OP.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, once again, we're going for the -5. Shoot, rolled quite well. 22 on this one. I'm guessing that was
22 hits. 23 is what you're trying to miss.
Oh, baby. Okay, 22 hits. I'm gonna get a +5 on this as well. That's kind of busted. Alright, that is a 90 plus a. Is he resistant to fire? Oh, we're rolling high this time, boys. We're angry.
He is not resistant to fire, I believe. He is,
So-
however, immune to cold damage.
Okay, well, fortunately, this scuff with the phoenix has turned my weapon into a fire damage weapon, apparently. So,
Yep. Yep. Immune to cold.
so in that case, that is a 28 plus 10 for the bonus, and then I'm going to use Orcish Fury to roll the d12 again.
Okay.
Which is going to be an additional. So that was. What did I say? The number was 28. Was it
28? Yeah.
28
plus 10, 38.
Yeah. So that's 38 in total, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, 38 points of damage with that strike.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, absolutely. So as you finally smile and it's like, he's done. Again, this inhuman urge, this rage takes over you, and you just slam down again. This time you pull it hold, and you feel your axe kind of slam into his side, and Kristen, you kind of see. I said we wouldn't get this close. I was wrong.
How many times have I attacked this action surge?
It's 3 again. You get your action.
Yeah,
action,
so
basically.
Yeah, but this is just
Yeah,
one.
this is your
so,
first
yeah.
one, so you've got the rest.
So that was my first one. So well, this hits. Okay, yeah, knowing that I have to be below 23, this hits. In that case, this one is a 11. One of these and one of these, which comes to a total of 19 plus 9, which is 28 for that one.
28.
I need to mark off that I did Savage Attacker as well.
28. 28 hits, unfortunately.
No,
sorry,
28
doesn't
damage.
Hit.
28
28
damage.
All right, okay, cool.
I said that it no action. Hold on. Oh, it's once per short rest. Cool. Okay. Yeah. No. It's I did the attack roll and it was 15, I think. So yeah, that one hit. And then for the last attack, I'm obviously get the nat 20 when I don't need it.
Yeah.
I think that that one misses.
Yeah,
that one time changes.
Smiling at you, looking not particularly happy. Rasha is gonna look around at all of you and is going to cast Bless.
On.
Isn't that super counterproductive?
Mm-hmm.
The smug.
I was looking at his spell list and I was like, oh, I might bless. Wait, no, that's stupid. I shouldn't do that.
So he's gonna cast Bless. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bless as a condition.
5, 6. He's gonna cast it at 3rd level. Sorry, it's at 3rd level, which means he blesses everyone.
For Christ's sake.
Damn it, Rockman.
I refuse to be blessed.
Hashtag stressed, not blessed.
Roman, you're up.
Yeah, we go back in with the cutting. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
How does he look, DM? Out of interest, after my.
The spiritual weapon
onslaught?
attacks, however, unfortunately, it doesn't hit him. It can't. So yeah, level of magic immunity here that you guys quite haven't got through. He looks
Fine.
I mean, you've seen Ghost be more damaged than this. He doesn't. He
Oh
looks
yeah,
okay.
we've seen him on the death's door, so that doesn't mean much. But, yeah.
19 hits.
Yeah, and 28 does not hit. So
28 does not hit.
I got 1 hit.
Yeah.
It's a 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
The attacks from Roman seem to be doing like the rest of you who've hit him in meta. So Aku, Rasha, so Aku and Zug, your attacks have like hit him like hit anything else. And there's a certain level of, obviously he's in large form shrugging this off a little bit, but the attacks from Roman, he seems to wince away from them more. It seems to be there's more damage coming from this and more fear, if you could call it that, from Ghost whenever Roman strikes him.
What's your type of damage?
It's getting flashbacks to his childhood.
Oh, is it just childhood trauma
That's
doing
dark.
bonus damage?
No, I have a special sword called Silver Astral Banisher.
And what kind of damage does it do?
It does piercing damage, but I
Okay.
guess it's because it was made
Far Realm
with,
shit.
like a special Far Realm shit.
Yeah.
I would like to use Second Wind to give myself some hit points. And I realized, Jamie, I got hit with damage.
Yes, you
And
did.
I didn't do my wisdom.
Wisdom
save.
saving throw.
Oh no, 6. Why have I never succeeded on one of these?
Could you roll a D100 for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
57.
Okay. One. Could you roll a D4?
1.
You make a melee attack.
Yep. 23.
Okay. Your sword lashes out, and you hit the fiend, which I imagine disappears.
My poor devil was trying to collect the Vespin bits.
Yeah, I just kind of go to
It's
scoop up all the
15
bones.
damage.
Body is being like blackened from the necrotic energy. It just kind of like head just goes as Roman's like sword slices through it, and it just kind of rolls and fully disintegrates on the ground.
For what it's worth, Roman doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You all like this.
Ghost just like he's just freighted, and he's just like, really, this is going to solve anything. And what does he need to do this? Verbally cast a spell.
Ascor's. Oh, I'm so sorry. When I got rid of Ascor's paralysis
Yes.
to the of the room. But if Ghost is casting a spell, Ascor would like to counterspell it.
Okay.
Ha-ha!
Ascor could roll for me, please.
Is it single target?
No. Well, his spell, it's targeting himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very good. We don't want him to be buffed, right? That is a 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay, Roman is going. Roman Ghost is going to counterspell Ascor's counterspell.
We got the counterspell, boys.
And as that happens, all of you for a second, time stops.
Oh no.
Go on, what's
Ghost
happening now?
Takes a couple of steps out.
No.
He's got 1d4 rounds. Okay.
What, and we don't.
Time just stops, other than for Ghost. And you
Just
see
use
him
it to run
walk
away.
over here. You see him slip the ring back onto his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to need all of you to make charisma saving throws for me.
Mm,
27.
27.
15.
15. Roman gets a plus from Aku, but no one else does.
Not that it helps. What's
Oh wait, we're all blessed.
You are all blessed, so
What
you
does
will
that
add a d4.
Oh, that's true.
I'm so sorry, I completely forgot about the bless.
Make that a 30.
Yeah,
what's
so I
Aku's
make that
bonus?
a
Aku's
18.
bonus is a plus 5.
Plus 4. Plus
Oh, plus
4.
4. Sorry. Aku, what did you get?
I'm just trying to roll my d4. Hang on, give me 1 sec. So Aku got a 26.
26. Okay. 26 for Aku, 30 for Barnes, Hayden.
7.
7. Ascor? I'll roll for Ascor quickly.
Asco got 20.
Oh wait,
20.
9. I got
29.
9.
Okay, and Zug.
18.
Do
Okay.
I get to? I guess I don't get to chronal shift this because I'm like moving super slow or whatever.
Can you? Is it if you see it, right?
As a reaction.
No, then, because it's
Yeah.
essentially Ghost's turn. Okay. Everybody except for Aku and Barnes fade from existence as you are all banished.
What?
And with Barnes and Aku being the only two left in the room, and each of you under the effect of the banishment spell,
Oh my
Ghost
god.
sighs, looks at Aku,
Fuck me.
says, "Now maybe we can talk."
Oh my
And that
god.
is where we will leave the session.
No!
Barnes is just like crouched on the floor with like a blank expression and just looks down at the floor and just continues tracing out the teleportation.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I stab
Mine
myself,
is whistling like, ooh.
Jamie,
See
you
if I
guys
have a
stab
nice
myself
conversation
with my
going.
own sword, I will return to the plane that I'm from.
You will indeed.
That's smart.
Just slice your own hand, like, and then just peer back in. Brother!
I fucking
so
murder you!
So hopefully Ascol will be back
You will not
next
read me
session.
so easily!
And yeah, we will see how you guys do against Oren's former character.
Oh
Um,
my god.
and who's throwing out spells and time stopping and all this. And you destroyed the nubbins, which meant an immediate plan is failed. But he still seems to have Russia.
We
For
For
knew
once,
that.
for
Wait, so
once
that
we
was
did
2
the
ninth level
objective.
spell slots.
For once we
No,
did
but
the
he,
objective.
yeah, because he used what? Power word
Power
kill.
And time stop, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
a
worry.
BBEG for you.
Oh my
That's-
god.
Those are the only two he has, so it's fine.
I don't believe you, Jimmy.
Oh no, he does. Those are the only two.
Doesn't he have disintegrate?
That's
No,
like
those are
6th
the
level,
that's
bro.
the 6th level spell.
Oh.
A.
Yeah, disintegrate is the most busted spell in the game.
Oh yeah, of course, because Ascol has it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 6th level spell, says JV looking at the stat bar.
I have a
it
few
7th?
things left to do.
No, it's 6th level.
Yeah, 'cause
Um,
power word kill is 7.
No, power
Yeah.
kills.
Oh no,
9.
sorry. Finger of death is 7.
Figure it out to 7.
Yeah.
All right. What is delayed blast fireball and why is it better? All right, guys. Thank you for playing. We will resume. We can strategize over the week and work out what you want to do. And
We ain't gonna help, Jeremy.
yeah, we will see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, Aaron, for kind of springing on you this on you. Do we have somebody to go to, or are we ending the stream?
Yeah. We'll raid someone. We're gonna raid Sith Conic. I don't know what they're doing, but it looks fun.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Alright.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. At least banishment is a concentration spell.
I'm nervous. I'm
hit him.
nervous. I'm nervous, lads. All right. See y'all next week.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Say bye,
Kale.
Bye, Kale.